Yuanshi. Save me. You are my own son.
Mother, you're about to die and you're still so naive. The Shen family is ruined. You are of no use anymore. You'd better just die quietly.
Wench, you are my own son.
Ha ha ha.
Your son? Since we've come this far, I'll tell you a secret. On the very day you gave birth, the Marquis swapped your biological son for his mistress's son.
What? I've been raising a mistress's son like a precious jewel? I've cared for him with such effort for years and helped him become the heir.
Stop talking nonsense. I heard that Zhang Yuewei, somehow after falling from grace, had continued to look after her. Before she returns, it's better we kill her as soon as possible.
Hurry up.
Mother.
Have I been reborn?
Madame, bad news. Bad news.
What's going on?
Your son has brought Ms. Sia, and his wife has started arguing with him.
I've been reborn on the very day I took Sia Run in. Heaven has given me the chance to live again. Take me there.
Dear, what do you mean by this?
Don't call me that. I feel nothing for you. Ran is the only person I love. We've been married for 3 years, and I've never touched you. I've saved myself for her. You, an orphaned foreigner, are vulgar and coarse. You're illiterate. If it weren't for the fact that you saved the regent prince, how could you have ever married into my family and become my wife?
If you know that our marriage was ordered by the regent prince, how can you just cast me aside like this?
The regent prince is my mother's sworn brother. If I ask my mother for help, she will support me. Besides, Ran is the daughter of my mother's best friend. If it weren't for her family's misfortune, you would never have entered here. When my mother finds out Ran has returned, she will support me in casting you out and marrying her instead.
In my past life, I took pity on Xiaran, who had no one, and took her into our family. But she turned out to be wicked and ungrateful. At my birthday banquet, she hatched a plan to accuse Yue of adultery. She made me so furious that I expelled Yue from here. And I almost came to blows with my sworn brother. In this life, I won't let her get away with it again. What is all this commotion?
Mother, you've arrived just in time. I've brought Ran back. I was about to take her to pay her respects to you. It's Zhang Yuewei's fault. She planted herself here and won't stop complaining.
Mother, please calm your anger. It's my fault. I've disturbed you.
A foolish, ill-mannered woman like her who repeatedly angers mother should be punished according to family law to learn a lesson.
My dear, rise. My dear, rise.
Mother, shouldn't you be more concerned about Ran?
On your knees!
She endured hardships to return to the capital. How could you hurt her feelings over some stranger?
How dare you? Who's the stranger here?
Mother, you'd hit me over this foolish woman?
Yue is the legitimate wife welcomed with full honors, while she, Xiaran, is the stranger. If you don't come to your senses, I'll beat you until you do.
This is all my fault.
Ran. Mother, you are so cruel. If this gets out, people will say you're cruel.
I'm cruel? In my past life, I taught you diligently and paved your way to success. But you showed not a shred of gratitude for my upbringing. You took advantage of my illness to kill me. You're the heartless, ungrateful traitor.
When my father returns from jangling, I'll go to him to seek justice for us.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. There's also that heartless man, Gu Huainan. He's away on official business now. I can't warn him. I must find a way to catch them all at once. Shut up! In front of everyone here? If this gets out, how will you take the Imperial exams?
You're caring about me, Mother. I'll do whatever you say.
Whatever I say? Guards! My son has been insolent. He will receive 20 cane strikes and be confined to the ancestral hall to reflect.
Mother! Mother! Mother.
Mother, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Is your chronic illness acting up? I'll have them prepare your medicine. Is your chronic illness acting up? I'll have them prepare your medicine.
Madam?
Madam, here is the medicine. Drink it while it's hot. It's the prescription from the top doctor that the Marquis found last time. They say it's very effective.
Everyone, leave.
Yes.
In my previous life, after catching a cold, I fell ill and never recovered. But I never suspected that this medicine had any problem. Sujin, bring me my silver needles.
Do you think the medicine is poisoned? It really is poisoned. Sukin, she...
It's one of Gu Huainan's people.
The Marquis?
No wonder a simple cold almost took my life. Gu Huainan, you wanted me dead from the very beginning. A lover's affection is like flowing water. Once poured out, it never returns. Gu Huainan, since you have no heart, don't blame me for being ruthless. Sujin, there are 2 matters you must handle in secret.
Tell me, madam.
First, send someone to monitor Anne's every move.
Yes.
Second, find the midwife who delivered me that year.
What a horrible place. Forget it. The important thing is the plan. Zhang Yuewei, you'll see. In less than 3 days, I'll have you kicked out of here.
Ran, how did you get here?
Yuan-Chi, you've suffered so much. I come to say goodbye to you.
Goodbye. Ran, you're leaving? Why?
Yuan-Chi. I came to the capital just to see you. If I stay any longer, I'm afraid I'll bother your mom and your wife. It's better if I leave soon.
How could my mother not like you? She's just worried that Zhang Yuewei will go around talking nonsense, ruining our reputation. That's why she calmed her down that way.
Really?
Of course. That stupid woman not only got me beaten up, but also made you suffer like this. I'll have her brought here right now so you can vent your anger. Hey, you. Go call my wife. Tell her I have something to ask her.
Sir, when I was taking medicine to her, she was being summoned by your mom.
I knew it. My mother must have called her to scold her in private. Mother still cares for me and is on our side.
Mother, I was wrong. I'll be obedient. I won't interfere anymore if my husband takes concubines. He can take as many as he wants. As long as you don't cast me out.
Still so cowardly. Take concubines? If he dares to take one, I'll find 8 or 10 husbands for you. Let's see who can endure this.
Oh no, Mother is even angrier. Now she's starting to ramble.
Useless. I told you to open your eyes. Get up. You away. Do you know what medicine this is that I'm holding?
I don't know.
This is no different from common medicine, but it can kill without a trace. Just take it daily. In less than 3 months, one will fall gravely ill and die.
It's over, it's over. She wants to poison me with this.
But this medicine was prepared by the Marquis's order and sent to me daily for me to take.
Huh? Mother, you and Father are a sweet couple. You're an example for the capital. Back then, in order to marry you, he swore he would never take a concubine.
Gu Huainan is nothing but an opportunist who covets my family's military achievements, lusts after the substantial dowry that my mother had saved up for me. If it weren't for that, how could he have gone from being a second son to becoming the heir and succeeded to the Marquisa title?
This... Mother, what do we do now? Do you intend to divorce Father?
I can only become a widow. Divorce is not an option for me.
Then, can I kill your husband for you?
What are you saying?
I know a bit of poison magic. It's faster than poisoning him. It won't stain your hands. If the authorities investigate, just hand me over. I promise I won't betray you. Mother, I'm back. Mother.
We have no relation. Is it worth risking so much? For me?
Yes, because...
If you encounter people like that again, come and tell me. Don't let them mistreat you again. Understood?
If it weren't for your kindness in sharing that soup, I wouldn't have survived until today.
But for the simple favor of a meal, you're willing to risk everything. However, there are those who, despite living in luxury, remain ungrateful and unappreciative. Yue Wei, go back to your room and rest.
Yes. Well, Mother, about my proposal. Please consider it carefully.
Madam, just as you predicted, Ms. Zia has made her move. Here is the letter.
How bold that Viaran is. She dared to forge my handwriting and spread rumors of my grave illness to deceive my sworn brother into returning to the capital.
If the Regent Prince leaves his post without authorization and secretly returns to the capital, His Majesty will have him beheaded.
In my past life, worried about me, my sworn brother returned to the capital that night. His Majesty saw it as insubordination and conspiracy to rebel, ordering his execution. He died with his eyes wide open. I never would have imagined that after teaching Chia Ran to read and write, she would use my handwriting to forge it and commit such a vile and inhumane act. Now I'm going to find out who is using Xia Ran to destroy my whole family. Bring paper and ink.
Yes.
Take this letter secretly to the Regent Prince. Hurry.
Yes.
In my past life, my sworn brother died unjustly, unable to close his eyes. In this life, I must unmask the mastermind behind all this and protect him at all costs.
Mother is unreasonable. She can pretend, but she actually made me kneel for 3 days. Who are you? Stop! How dare you cause a disturbance?
Sir, calm down. Your mom's birthday is approaching. These are personal guards selected for her by the Regent Prince to guard the residence.
What an impressive display.
Since the Regent Prince has sent personal guards for Mother, I suppose he already knows about my relationship with Ran.
Well, the Regent Prince has not mentioned it. But your mom has said that Ms. Zia may marry you.
What?
I knew Mother loves me more. She will surely accept our relationship. Mother must have told the Regent Prince about this. As long as the Regent Prince doesn't pursue it, I will repudiate Jiang Yuewei right now.
Excellent. Soon I will be the wife of the Marquis's eldest son.
Let's go right now to talk with Mother about the wedding.
Madam, the personal guards sent by the Regent Prince have all been stationed. As for Ms. Zia, I have also let her know.
Good.
Madam, you know Ms. Zia has ill intentions. Why do you let her enter?
Don't worry. I have my own plans. If I simply throw her out, it would be letting her off too easily. In my previous life, although I didn't like Yuewei, I still didn't allow Xiaoran to enter. Then, during my birthday banquet, she plotted for Yuewei to be caught in adultery. She publicly revealed the scandal, causing me, in a fit of rage, to throw her out of the house. Now I want her to taste her own medicine. Have my son's wife come. I have something to tell her.
Yes.
Mother, did you call for me? Have you accepted it? Let me tell you. Last night when I returned, I carefully selected many poisonous insects. They are all extremely toxic. I guarantee that with just one, the poison will attack the heart.
Sit down. I have a plan. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
Jiang Yuewei, you dare to sit here?
Dear, what do you mean by that?
The Regent Prince already knows about my relationship with Ran. Not only does he not oppose it, but he has also sent personal guards for Mother. I repudiate you right now.
That can't be. Mother is... In any case, you cannot repudiate me.
Who do you think you are? How could Mother ignore my feelings for Ran for someone like you?
Listen, Yuanqi doesn't love you. You'd better be sensible and yield your position as his wife to avoid worse consequences.
But I...
Why should she yield my position?
Mother, didn't you say you wanted me to marry Ran?
Marry her? Does she deserve it? The daughter of a disgraced official, even if she enters our family, will only be a concubine. The daughter of a disgraced official, even if she enters our family, will only be a concubine.
A concubine?
Aren't you willing?
Yuanqi, I made a vow. In this life, I will never be a concubine.
How could I accept Ran as a concubine? It would be too humiliating for her.
Yuanqi, in 1 month, you will take the imperial examinations. Aren't you afraid that because of this criminal's daughter, your career will be affected?
Ran, Mother is right.
Yuanqi. But I...
Calm down. In my heart, there is only you. This is just a temporary measure.
All right.
In that case, you will join the family today. Don't worry about the concubine's affairs. Without my permission, you will not leave the courtyard.
Yes. I will do as you say.
Yuewei seems naive, but if she makes a scene, the plan might not go forward.
It stinks. The entry was so rushed and careless. And on top of that, they've placed my courtyard next to the stables. This is unbelievable. Hey, I'm hungry. Is this food for people?
This is what there is. If you don't like it, don't eat.
You?
You're nothing but a concubine. Don't think you're the lady of the house.
You? You. Yuan Sai. Look, they've put me to live next to the stables. Even the food is an insult.
Ran, you've suffered. Mother always says that when heaven is about to bestow a great mission upon someone, it first tests their resolve. This must be a test for you. That despicable Jiang Yuewei is already confined by Mother. Who knows where she's suffering?
But...
Endure a few more days. When I pass the examinations, Mother will cast out Jiang Yuewei and you will be my wife.
stay back. Mother, save me.
Why are you so panicked? Didn't I promise you that if Gu Yuanqi dared to take a concubine, I'd get you more?
Mother, I thought you were joking. Who knew you'd actually do it?
Calm down. They are all strong and healthy. In music, chess, calligraphy, horsemanship, and archery, each has his own talent. From today onward, they will stay in your residence to serve you.
Huh? But I can't handle so many.
Undress. Show your true skill. Oh, just as I expected from you, a coward without ambition.
Ran, tomorrow is my mother's birthday. Go and pick out a gift. We'll give it to her together.
Really?
Shopkeeper, bring out the most expensive things you have in the shop.
Look, these are all the finest jewels in our shop. Even the palace consorts praise them.
Ran, choose one.
Yuanqi, they're all beautiful. I can't decide.
Shopkeeper, wrap them all up. Put it on my account.
Sir, you don't know, but someone from your mansion just came, saying that from today, we can't extend you any more credit.
How outrageous.
Yuanqi, let's just forget it.
I can't suffer this unbearable humiliation. My mother has always been generous with me. She's never skimped on my expenses. I'm going to ask my mother what's going on.
Be careful.
Mother, why are all the shops in the capital refusing to give me credit now?
You've arrived at just the right moment. I need to talk to you.
Is our family running out of money? Mother, your dowry is huge. Why don't you use it for household expenses? Today you made me lose face.
Haven't I contributed enough? All these years, I've exhausted my dowry. I've worked hard to maintain the household, and you've taken advantage of me and kicked me to the curb. It's time you paid me back everything. I'm not feeling well today. I shouldn't overexert myself. I was looking for someone to run the household.
Mother, are you going to hand over control of the family?
That's right.
Mother, Ran has learned from you since she was little. She's the perfect candidate.
I already have someone in mind. At tomorrow's banquet, in front of everyone, I will hand over the golden seal of authority.
Mother, you're so wise.
I've been busy all day. I'm exhausted.
Yuanqi, today your mom was very evasive. After all, you have a wife. Do you think your mom will give her the golden seal?
Zhang Yu Wei, that stupid woman can't even read or understand an account book. How could Mother possibly give the golden seal to her?
But
don't worry, Mother is handing over the seal precisely on her birthday. It must be to make that fool look ridiculous and back down. Mother will definitely give the authority to you.
exactly. Shen Miaozhen taught me how to write. She taught me accounting. I'm her most accomplished student. Besides, if she wanted to hand over control, why not do it earlier or later, but right after I arrived? But
Marry her? Does she deserve it?
just in case. I need to come up with a plan to get Zhang Yue out of the competition.
It's just that I still don't have a birthday gift for Mother tomorrow.
Yuanqi, don't worry. My mother left me a jade pendant. I'm willing to give it to your mother. This jade is nothing compared to the wealth and splendor of the Marquise's residence.
Mother, this looks so beautiful. Mother, why are you so good to me?
Tomorrow, come to the birthday party wearing this jade bracelet and this new dress. I will hand you the golden seal to manage the household.
Give it to me?
As long as I'm here. You have nothing to worry about.
Mother, why are you so good to me?
You were willing to commit such a serious act for me. My kindness is nothing in comparison. There's no need for you to be anxious, nor to refuse it. In my previous life, when I was gravely ill, it was you who cared for me day and night. In this life, I want everyone to know that you are the only daughter-in-law that I acknowledge.
I've heard he and his wife don't get along well. He already had someone in his heart before the marriage. I suppose it must be Ms. Zia.
A simple orphan from a distant land? How could she be worthy of the Marquise's family name?
Compared to Ms. Zia, Zhang Yue simply is not up to par. How could Mrs. Shen hand over the household keys to her?
Exactly. When I gain control of the household, I'll kick Zhang Yue out immediately. Where is Zhang Yue? That fool should have arrived by now.
Mrs. Shen?
Who gave you permission to come?
I came to congratulate Mother on her birthday. Strange. Why hasn't Mother arrived yet? The maid told me she was waiting for me here.
Miss, no, madam. You're still so beautiful. Time hasn't left a mark on you.
You too. You're still so young. Don't always dress so old-fashioned. By the way, where is Yue?
Didn't she? Leave a while ago? Madame, you don't know?
She's not here? It must be Zia ran again. Go and call the guards directly.
Yes.
Someone that doesn't deserve to be here. Only knows how to use low tricks.
Zhang Yue, how shameless you are. Mother ordered you to stay home, and you still dare to show up here?
It was Mother who asked me to come.
A lie like that, how dare you say it? Aren't you afraid she will hold you accountable? What is that on your wrist?
Mother gave it to me.
This bracelet was a gift from the Empress Dowager to Madame. It's one of her most cherished possessions. How could she just give it to you like that?
Zhang Yue, you should have a limit to your lying.
Mother really did give it to me.
Zhang Yue, today all the guests are distinguished. Stop pretending here. Get out of here at once.
I came to congratulate her on her birthday. I wanted to give her the gift in person.
I've prepared a family heirloom jade valued at 10,000 taels. So what gift have you prepared for her?
A penniless woman. What presentable gift could she offer?
I'm going to see what you can compete with me with. It's a witchcraft worm.
Zhang Yuemi, how dare you use witchcraft against my mother?
This is a witchcraft worm.
They say the border barbarians are experts in these arts. I never thought the Crown Prince's consort of unknown origin would also master this dark magic.
You wicked woman. I'm going to inform my mother immediately. I will definitely divorce you and cast you out of this house.
No, that's not it. Everyone is mistaken.
You still dare to deny it? If it's not a witchcraft worm, what is it?
It's medicine. This is the most precious medicinal insect from our Nanzhao kingdom.
Nonsense. I've studied many medical texts and I've never heard of such a medicine.
Exactly. Such a hideous insect cannot be medicine.
Zhang Yuemi's mother will be here soon. I advise you to confess your guilt right now. Otherwise, I won't be responsible for what happens to you.
It really is medicine. If you don't believe me, I'll prove it to you.
Oops, I accidentally stepped on it. Zhang Yuemi, the insect is dead. Let's see how you use witchcraft now.
It really is a medicinal insect. It's not a witchcraft worm. It's a medicinal insect that, when eaten, prolongs life.
Then eat it in front of us.
Give it to me.
Eat it right now.
Eat it.
Eat it!
Stop! Let her go. Yuemi, are you all right?
I'm fine. Madam, this is for you.
Madam, this is my birthday gift for you. May eternal spring be with you, and may you enjoy health and longevity.
Mother, Ran has brought you a priceless treasure, unlike certain people who harbor ill intentions. Mother, Zhang Yuemi has not only disobeyed you, she came to your banquet without permission, and she even stole your jade bracelet.
Yes, madam. That bracelet is your most prized possession, and she dares to claim that you gave it to her.
Jiang Yuemi is a liar with malicious intent. She thinks you gave the authority to manage the household to Ran. And she wants to use poisonous worms to control you.
Madam, that's not true.
Here are Jiang Yuemi's poisonous worms. We have the evidence and witnesses, and you still dare to deny it.
Sister, if you wanted the authority, you could have discussed it with Madam. Why resort to such cruel methods to endanger Madam's life?
Madam, it's really not true. They're not poisonous worms, they're medicinal.
If they're medicinal, why don't you take them yourself?
These worms must be ground into powder and mixed with other herbs to make medicine.
Enough. Our mother deeply dislikes malicious people like you. Sooner or later, you'll be thrown out of the residence.
Who said I'm going to throw Yuemi out?
Mother, someone like Jiang Yuemi will only bring trouble if kept here.
Yes, Jiang Yuemi is incredibly bold. Imagine, she wanted to control you with poison. Her intentions are truly despicable.
Nonsense. Yuemi doesn't need poisonous worms to manipulate me.
Madam, what do you mean by that?
Because everything she says is correct.
What?
This jade bracelet, I gave it to Yuemi for her to wear to the banquet today.
Mother, why did you give it to Jiang Yuemi? It should have been for Ran.
She is the daughter of a disgraced official. She doesn't deserve to be at my banquet.
Mother! How can you speak of Ran that way?
Guyuanexai. In front of all the guests, you allow a criminal's daughter to give orders to the crown princess. Have you no manners?
Mother!
And one more thing, I want to formally announce. This is the golden seal that symbolizes authority over the household. From today onward, this will be entrusted to Yuemi.
Madam, are you sure you haven't made a mistake? This gold amulet, shouldn't it be for Ran?
I have not made a mistake. From today onward, the Marquise's mansion will be managed by the heir's consort, Jiang Yue. She will be in charge of the finances.
Mother! You're insane. A foolish woman like her who can't even read. How is she supposed to understand account books or calculate expenses?
Mother-in-law. It's true I've never done this before. And I don't know how to read account books.
Yue is not afraid. If you don't know, I will teach you personally.
Madam, if you insist on proceeding like this, I'm afraid the entire Marquis's mansion will become the laughingstock of everyone.
My decision is firm. Say no more. Hey, you! Take this traitor's daughter away.
No need. We'll leave on our own.
Mother-in-law. This really isn't a sorcery worm. It's a medicinal worm. If you don't believe me, I'll grind it up and take it right in front of you.
Hey, Yue. I believe you.
Mother-in-law. The medicine is ready. Drink it while it's hot.
Where did you get this prescription? These past few days, the cough has improved quite a bit.
This is a medicinal worm that extends life. I ground it up and added it to the medicine.
Medicinal worm.
Mother-in-law, please rest assured, this medicinal worm is not poisonous, I swear. You don't believe me? I'll drink it so you can see.
If it weren't for Yue's medicinal worm, I directly wouldn't have lived this many days. The birthday gift you gave me. I like it very much.
Brother Yuanqi, how could Madam expel me from the birthday banquet? And give the power of the house to that wretch?
Mother has always been strict in governing the house. Surely she won't let an idiot who doesn't even understand account books run the house. This move must be a plan of Mother's to catch her mistakes and repudiate her with a justified reason.
Those nonsense words again. I'm already sick of hearing them. Blockhead. Fortunately, I also have an ace up my sleeve. I've added something good to the wine. Zhang Yue. You've lived like a widow for years. I'm going to prepare a servant for you so you can taste some meat. We just need to ruin her reputation at the birthday banquet so she can never recover. Then, the position of heir's consort will fall into my hands like ripe fruit.
Yes, come on. Drink.
Madame, the Marquis has traveled day and night to return in time for her birthday banquet. He is now bathing and changing clothes. He says he will come later.
Understood. You may leave. In my past life, Yue was caught in adultery precisely today. She had no way to defend herself, losing all her reputation.
Zhang Yue, how shameless! How dare you commit such a vile act at my mother's birthday banquet?
No, I didn't do it. I really didn't do it.
We caught them in the act. The evidence is irrefutable. What more excuses do you have?
Madame, they set a trap for me. I really haven't been unfaithful. Believe me, I really didn't do it.
A trap? Who would set a trap for you?
Sister, although you are not Brother Yuanqi's favorite, you are still the wife of the Marquisate's heir. How can you, for a moment of pleasure, make the entire Marquis family an object of ridicule?
Madam, I didn't do it. I really didn't do it. Believe me, I didn't do it. I really didn't do it. Believe me.
Guards, get her out of here. From today on, she will not set foot in the Marquisate again.
Believe me, madam. Believe me.
Guards, chop him up, take him out, and feed him to the dogs.
Madame, spare my life. Madam, spare my life.
In my past life, I was deceived by Xia Ranran. I misunderstood Yue and kicked her out of the house. This time, I will make them see what it really means to catch someone in the act. How exquisite!
Yes, this one isn't bad either. Let's go.
Please?
Madam. Sir. I'm feeling a bit dizzy. I need to step out into the garden for some air.
Useless. If Ran were here, she'd surely handle it with ease.
Madam Heir, allow me to help you out.
Zhang Yuemi, tonight I'll make you a laughingstock in front of everyone and utterly discredited.
Madam, everything is ready.
Yes.
Madam Heir, terrible news. I just saw the heir's wife with a man, struggling, entering the ancestral temple.
What? That shameless woman! Quick, take me there!
Today is the madam's birthday banquet. Are you that impatient?
It seems the heir's wife really was having an affair. She even brought her lover into the family's ancestral temple.
Wretch. I'll kill you both, you adulterers! Father. Father. Ran. What are you doing here?
Who let you in? Everyone out.
Father, you know perfectly well that Ran is the love of my life. How could you?
I was the one who drugged Zhang Yue. She's the one who should be here. How did I end up being the one? And besides, what is the Marquis doing here? Yuanqi, I didn't. Yuanqi, you have to believe me. I don't understand it either.
I saw it with my own eyes. How do you expect me to believe you?
This isn't the heir's wife. So the one caught in the scandal wasn't the heir's wife.
I think I saw earlier. The Marquis with another woman.
Wasn't the Marquis supposed to be faithful to his wife? And it turns out at his own birthday banquet, he's fooling around with someone else. He just couldn't wait a little, could he?
Get out of here.
What happened here?
You fool! Where were you just now?
I was in the garden getting some fresh air. Just a moment ago. I heard something was happening at the ancestral hall and came running.
You!
Husband, don't be angry. Think of your health. The matter between father-in-law and Miss Sia requires more careful consideration.
And who do you think you are? How dare you have an opinion on this?
I am currently in charge of the household in mother-in-law's place. At the very least, this small effort I must make.
Now I understand. It's all your fault. You're afraid I'll take Yuan Shi from you, so you drugged me on purpose to ruin my honor. Yuan Shi. My feelings for you are so sincere, heaven can bear witness. How could I willingly give myself to another? It's all because of her.
This bitch is the one who set me up.
Yuan Shi, you must give me justice.
Miss Sia, I was busy in the main hall. When would I have had time to set a trap for you?
If you had ill intentions, you wouldn't have needed to act yourself.
Miss Sia, do you have any proof?
It must have been you who put something in my food. It made me lose my head and ruined my honor.
Was it really you?
Miss Sia's food never passed through my hands. What does that have to do with me?
Now the golden amulet is in your hands. The entire mansion obeys you. Drugging me would be as easy as one of your orders. Brother Yuan Shi, I never wanted to compete with my elder sister. I never imagined. She could be so wicked. She ruined my honor. I might as well be dead.
Zhang Yuemi, my mother gave you the authority to manage the household, not to seek personal revenge.
I did not drug Miss Sia.
Ran is a lady from a good family, virtuous and chaste. You must have used some vile method. Before, my mother hated nothing more than behavior that tarnishes the family honor. I advise you, before she arrives, confess right now. Otherwise, no one will be able to protect you.
Enough. All this shouting is giving me a headache. Don't you think this mess is big enough already? In front of everyone, arguing endlessly over a woman. Yuan Shi, you've disappointed me greatly.
Father,
Marquis, I have a witness. Since you won't admit it, I'll have someone come to confront you. Sukin, come in.
Sukin, I ask you, who exactly did you see enter the ancestral temple?
Young master. It was the young mistress. It was the young mistress who wanted to set a trap for Miss Sia. That's why she sent me to call people.
It was you, just as I thought. Zhang Yuemi, wicked woman. What do you have to say for yourself now?
Guards, take this wicked woman to the authorities.
Stop!
Mother.
Let's see who dares to lay a hand on her.
Mother, you've come at just the right time. That wretched Zhang Yuemi, she made Ran lose her virtue, and she has dishonored the entire Marcus's mansion. Her crime is unforgivable.
Madam, it was all Zhang Yuemi. She drugged me and brought me tied up to the ancestral temple. That's why. Madam, I'm innocent.
Mother, this morning, you handed over the household authority to Zhang Yuemi, and by night, she has committed this cruel act. It's simply ingratitude, repaying kindness with evil.
Mother-in-law, I didn't do it.
You still dare to deny it? If you didn't set a trap for me, why did you arrive so late? And ordered Sukin to trick Brother Yuan Shi into coming to catch us.
Is that really what happened?
Madam, your handkerchief was left in the room. Go and get it.
Yes.
I'll hold the wine for you in the meantime. Go quickly, don't keep the guests waiting.
Yes?
Madam, we've already captured Afu. What should we do with this wine?
Take it to Sia Ranran's residence.
Yes.
Every time the Marquis returns, the first thing he does is go to the ancestral temple to pay respects to the ancestors. When Sia Ranran drinks the wine, Take her to the ancestral temple.
Yes.
So, according to that, you were the victim of a conspiracy. Then why was the Marquis? Miss Thea. Someone drugged her, so the master was drugged as well.
I rushed back to the capital without stopping to celebrate my wife's birthday. Wife, what is the meaning of this? Are you going to blame me as well? With such a beauty in my arms, what man could resist?
Gu Huainan. You are a disgusting hypocrite. I knew you wouldn't resist the temptation and would end up entangled with Xia Ranran. Master, how would I dare to reproach you? If the master fancies a woman, you could have openly taken her as a concubine. Why do something so shameful and make us the laughingstock of the entire capital?
No, Mother. Ranran is already married to me. How can she now be promised to my father?
So Mrs. Xia was already engaged to the young master.
The father and son of the Marquise's residents are at odds over the same woman.
Enough! Aren't you going to see the guests out?
This is all your fault, you venomous woman. Not only have you caused Ranran to lose her virtue, but you've also turned the entire Marquis' residence into the capital's laughingstock. Mother, what are you waiting for? Order her to be given 50 strokes with the cane and thrown out of the residence.
You're right. Poisoning someone must be punished, of course.
Zhang Yuemi, your time has come. 50 blows from the rod. It will split your skin and tear your flesh. Even if you had 9 lives, you wouldn't survive.
Madam, I did not set a trap for Miss Xia, and I certainly did not order anyone to poison her.
Would I poison myself just to ruin my own reputation?
Our Marquise's household is a noble family. How could we harbor such filth? Investigate thoroughly. I want to see exactly who dared to do something so vile.
The master is right. They must be interrogated properly. If this were to spread, the Marquis' household would become a laughingstock.
Zhang Yuemi, denying it now won't do you any good. Today I will make you admit defeat beyond any doubt.
Guards, bring Afu here!
Why is Afu here? Wasn't he the lover I arranged for Zhang Yuemi?
Sukin, Afu, these are your indentured servitude contracts. Confess the truth. Who ordered you to poison her? And who made you set that trap and give false testimony? If you don't speak now, tonight I'll call a slave trader and sell you to the northern mines for hard labor.
Madame, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. It was Miss Xia. She put the poison in the wine of the heir's consort, and she ordered Afu to harass Miss Xia, so that I could lead the heir to catch them in the act.
Is that true?
It's the absolute truth. Madam, it was all planned by Miss Xia. It has nothing to do with this servant.
Sukin, I don't hold any grudge against you. Why would you set such a trap for me?
Madame, I haven't lied. This pouch was given to me by Miss Xia.
This pouch is indeed a personal item of Ranran's.
Xia Ranran, we have both witnesses and evidence. What do you have to say for yourself?
No wonder I couldn't find my pouch. So it turns out you stole it, you vile servant.
Sukin, why would you steal her pouch to set her up?
It must have been Zhang Yue. She resents me for taking UNC from her. She wants to ruin my reputation. That's why she had Sukin falsely accuse me. Madam, please grant me justice.
In that case, I will summon the owner of the herbal shop. Let him identify. Who really bought this aphrodisiac?
Ranran, it really was you. Why did you do this?
If I don't ruin Zhang Yue, how could I take her place and become the crown princess?
Didn't I promise you that I would divorce Zhang Yue? Why would you take such a risk?
And how long would I have to wait for that? Ever since my father was convicted and our entire family was exiled, I thought I would never return here. Now that I've finally come back to be with Yuan Shi, I don't want to wait any longer.
It's all my fault. If I had taken you as my wife from the start, this never would have happened. Mother, Ranran did all this out of desperation. Please, for my sake, forgive her and be lenient.
Xia Ranran wanted to destroy Yue's virtue, and she even tried to take her life. Someone so wicked and cruel cannot be forgiven. Guards, take Sushin and Afu away. Give them each 20 strokes of the cane. And tomorrow, have them expelled from the mansion.
Madam, have mercy.
As for Sia Ranran, have her taken to the Ministry of Justice.
Mother, you can't do that. Ranran is already a convict. If she goes to the Ministry of Justice, she probably won't be able to return to the capital in her lifetime.
Then she shall not return. Then don't ever come back.
Madam, what are you doing? Ranran grew up right before your eyes. She only made a small mistake. A warning would have been enough. Why all this fuss? Screaming for her to be killed.
Sir, what do you mean by that? Do you perhaps want to take Ranran as your concubine?
That's right. If Ranran is willing this very day, I will take her as my concubine.
Father, why are you doing this?
You and she have not made vows before heaven and earth, nor have you paid respects in the family temple. What's wrong with that?
I see. Gu Hainan must think that my life will be short, and now he doesn't even bother to hide it. That morally superior attitude of his is truly shameful and ridiculous.
When my father-in-law asked for my mother-in-law's hand, he swore never to take a concubine. If he broke that oath, may he be struck by lightning. But now he's going back on his word. Aren't you afraid people will laugh at you?
Be quiet! You, a youngster, how dare you question the affairs of your elders?
Ranran, surely you won't marry my father to be his concubine, right?
The Marquis is in the prime of his life. Gu Yuanxi will take an eternity to inherit the title. And now, with this matter, there's already distrust between Gu Yuanxi and me. Instead of continuing to be his concubine, it's better to be the Marquis's concubine. I am willing to be the Marquis's concubine.
You may be willing, but my mother does not permit it. Mother, you have always been strict in governing the household. When I wanted to bring Ranran home before, you refused. Now that my father insists on taking her as a concubine, surely you don't agree, right?
In my past life, you, father and son, allied against me. You had me running in circles. In this life, I want to see how strong the bond between the two of you really is. No, I accept your father taking a concubine. I've accepted that the master is taking a concubine.
Mother, why did you agree to father taking a concubine?
How dare you? Your father's affairs are none of your business.
After all, it's just that the Marquis's residence has admitted a concubine. Who cares who she is? Since the master likes Ranran, I can endure this humiliation and accept her for him.
Mother, why are you doing this?
It's still a solution that satisfies everyone.
Lately, I haven't been feeling well. If Ranran knows how to behave and attends to the master well, I'll treat her like a sister.
My lady, I admit my mistake. I won't do it again. I will devote myself entirely to the Marquis.
What a way to devote yourself entirely, Jia Ranran. You've disappointed me.
Useless. If that is the lady's wish, have Ranran brought before me.
Being the Marquis's concubine is far more dignified than being Gu Yuanxi's. The food and clothing are much better than before. Marquis, let go of me. If the lady sees us, she'll say I've bewitched you.
Now you're my woman. Who would dare to criticize?
Even so, I've just moved in here. And the Marquis has already come, lest the lady suspects something.
So what if she knows? I only knew you were clever, but I didn't think in this you'd also have talent. Today at the family shrine, I was very satisfied. If that damned Gu Yuanxi hadn't ruined the moment.
Master.
Had I known of your skills earlier, I would have brought you to the capital much sooner.
If you hadn't brought me back to the capital, sir, I fear I would have died at the border without anyone ever knowing. But why did you bring me back, sir?
You grew up alongside Shen Miaozhen. You're the only one who can imitate her handwriting.
So that's why you want me to copy her script, to forge a secret letter of treason from the Regent Prince. The Regent Prince is Madam's sworn brother. Aren't you afraid the Marquis's residence will be implicated?
To let you in on the truth, I've been serving the 6th prince for some time now. When I help the 6th prince eliminate the regent prince, that great threat, it will be my primary merit.
If anything happens to the regent prince, Madam won't just stand by and do nothing.
That wretched woman, I've already given her a slow-acting poison. In less than a year, she'll die suddenly.
Guhuinen. So it was you who ordered it. It was Jia Ranran who killed my sworn brother, leaving me alone, betrayed by everyone, and terminally ill. How cruel your heart is.
How can my mother-in-law remain so calm? My father-in-law is staying the night with Jia Ranran, and she's here grinding herbs.
What's with that face? Who's upset you?
Aunt, I'm just worried about you. My father-in-law is openly taking a concubine, making you the laughingstock.
I thought it was something serious. Let him enjoy himself for a few more days.
Aunt, what do you mean by that?
Look at this powder. Do you know what I'm going to use it for?
Mother-in-law, has your chronic illness flared up again? Let me help you grind the herbs.
No, this is poison I prepared for your father-in-law.
Ah. Then, mother-in-law, stop grinding it.
What? You said earlier you'd help me. Are you scared now?
It's not that. I'm asking you to wait. I'll go find more poisonous insects to add. It'll work faster. Wait for me without fail. I'll be right back.
My lord, I heard the servants say that Yuanshi didn't return last night. He must be angry with us over what happened with Sister Ranran.
Over a woman? A crown prince? Shouldn't lose his head like this.
Sister Ranran did grow up alongside Yuanshi after all.
Don't pay him any mind. Let him cool off for a few days.
Yes.
What a fool. She really believes Yuanshi is her own son. What she doesn't know is that the day she gave birth, I threw her little bastard into the mass grave.
My lord?
That child, has it been dealt with?
My lord, it has been done as you ordered. We strangled it and threw it into the mass grave.
You may leave.
Yes.
My lady, come see our son.
My lord. My lord?
Ah.
It's your favorite lotus seed soup. Have a taste.
No one surpasses my lady's culinary skills. This lotus seed soup, only the one you prepare agrees with me.
Guhuinen, in my past life, you deceived me. You used my illustrious lineage to pave your road to success. You used my vast fortune to cover the debts of your mansion, but you killed my sworn brother and left me utterly alone, terminally ill. In this life, it's only an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Since you like it, my lord, you should have more.
Very good, very good. My lady's kindness will not go to waste.
Drink, drink. In 3 months, the poison will take effect.
Just yesterday, Miss Sia was made a concubine, and the master spent the night with her. They changed the water 3 times throughout the night.
I know, right? Miss Sia hasn't even gotten up yet. Young master.
Ranran. How could you abandon me and choose my father?
Husband, you didn't come back all night. You're finally back.
Get out of my sight. If it weren't for you, how could Ranran have left me to become my father's concubine?
Husband, Miss Xia is now our concubine aunt. If you remain obsessed with her, and your father finds out, he will punish you.
What concubine aunt? She is the woman I love, Jiang Yuemi. You don't think you have any chance now, do you? You're dreaming. A venomous woman like you could never compare to her.
Still not giving up? Since that's the case, then I want to see how far you'll go, Gu Yuanqi for Jia Ranran. What extremes you're capable of reaching.
Mother-in-law.
Mother.
Yuanxi, Ran is now your father's concubine. You must watch your words and actions, and focus all your mind on the imperial exams. When you pass and obtain a title, all the women in the world will be at your disposal to choose from.
You're right, Mother.
I'll take you, Emmy, to review the account books. You focus on your studies.
Yes. It seems Mother accepted Father, taking Ran as a concubine for the sake of my future. Mother is still on my side. I am the heir of the Marquise's estate. The entire Marquise's estate will be mine in the future, let alone a woman.
Madam, she's been taking the medicine for days now and she's not getting any better. On the contrary, she's getting worse.
It's nothing. With some rest, I'll recover.
It seems the Marquis's medicine is already taking effect. I hope Madam will forgive me. Last night, the master didn't rest all night and left me exhausted. This morning, I was even late to serve tea. I beg Madam to be lenient.
It's nothing more than a fleeting romance. And now she comes to boast about it to me. If my sister works hard to serve him, I couldn't be happier. How could I blame you? Rise.
Thank you, sister.
This is...
the dowry I brought to the Marquise's residence.
Madame is truly impressive. How many noble ladies in the entire capital can have such a substantial dowry?
I had only heard that the regent prince for Shen Miaozhen amassed a dowry that rivaled a country's. Seeing it today, it's true. When Shen Miaozhen dies from poison, all this dowry will be completely mine.
Yue, check the dowry. Mine's carefully.
Yes.
When I close my eyes, everything must remain intact for Yuan Yi.
Yes.
All this dowry is for Gu Yuanyi. It seems Gu Yuanyi still has his uses. Then I'll let him live a while longer.
Ran. I should call you Aunt Zia now.
Yunsi, why are you so cruel? Choosing the Marquis wasn't my intention.
That day I gave you a choice. It was you who insisted on choosing my father. What more is there to say now?
Yuanqi, let me explain. If I hadn't chosen the Marquis that day, the madam would have surely kicked me out of the mansion. The madam holds you in such high regard. How could she allow a woman without virtue to ruin your reputation?
You're right. Since you've married my father as a concubine, why do you come looking for me?
Yuanqi, I chose the Marquis just so I could stay in the mansion. Can we continue as before?
Like in the past, like this. Or like this.
If the Marquis sees,
then make sure he never finds out. Just thinking that you're with my father day and night, I can't help but...
Yuanqi, you're young and healthy. You have your whole future ahead of you.
Madam.
Gu Yuxi, disregarding all morality, had a secret affair with Xia Ranran. Are you still willing to be faithful to such a despicable man?
Madam, if I weren't willing, would you cast me out?
Poor child. I'd rather give up this son than cast you out.
Madam, I don't care about my husband. I promised the regent prince that no matter what happens, I will stay by her side to take care of her without taking a single step away.
Sworn brother. In my past life, Yue Wei never abandoned me. It was to fulfill the task entrusted by my sworn brother. Ever since I married and entered the Marquis's mansion, my sworn brother always found excuses to avoid me. I thought he had rejected me. I never imagined that the one who always protected me was him.
Madame, I have bad news. As soon as the Regent Prince returned to the capital, His Majesty put him under house arrest.
What? But I already sent a message to my sworn brother, informing him of all the details. How could he still—
Madame, the Regent Prince feared you would worry, and specifically sent me to tell you the truth.
Everyone in this room is trustworthy. You may speak freely.
The Regent Prince said that he and His Majesty decided to take advantage of the situation to catch all those who tried to frame the prince for rebellion.
So that's what it was. It seems my sworn brother already had everything under control and has managed to escape danger.
Thanks to that forged letter by you, His Majesty was completely convinced of the Regent Prince's supposed rebellion. He has already ordered his house arrest.
It's all thanks to the prince's brilliant strategy. That's why we've reached this situation. Once the Regent Prince is dead, there will be no one left at court. Who dares to oppose you, even the Emperor himself? We'll have to act according to your will.
If my mother, the imperial consort, hadn't passed away so early, that brat wouldn't have ascended to the throne. Do not worry. When the day comes and power is secured, in my imperial pardon decree, there will definitely be a stroke of vermilion with your name on it.
This humble servant thanks your highness for your appreciation.
You may withdraw.
Sir, someone from Wuyi Alley has come. They invite you to an intimate meeting among flowers.
Although Yaonyang gave me Yuanqi, now she's already old and has lost her beauty. She can't compare to Ranran's youth, beauty, and variety. Tell them I'm very busy with official matters today. I won't be going. We're returning to the residence.
Yes.
Sir, I heard His Majesty has confined my adoptive brother to his residence.
Shen Miao Zhen. Before, with the Regent Prince backing you, you didn't give me a second thought. Now that the Regent Prince has his own troubles, who are you going to rely on now? Court affairs are no place for a woman to meddle in.
After my parents passed away, he was the one who took care of me. Shouldn't I be concerned?
It's nothing serious. Once His Majesty's anger subsides, he'll naturally release the Regent Prince.
In my past life, I believed those words of yours. When I reached the Wumen Gate, my brother's blood had already drained completely. Luckily, in this life, I've prepared in advance. I won't let my brother repeat the same mistake. Darling, these past 2 days, Yue and I have been going over my dowry. And we discovered several sets of jewelry are missing.
Really?
Yes. I suppose a thief has broken into the house. Where should I start investigating?
Such trivial matters. You decide, madam. Lately, Ranran hasn't been feeling well. I'm going to see her.
Gu Huainan. In my past life, I used my dowry to fill the bottomless pit of your marquisate. This time, I'm going to take it all back with interest. So flustered. Is something urgent?
Madame, your dowry, I've finished reviewing it completely. Many pieces of jewelry and accessories are missing. Should we report it to the authorities?
Report it to which authorities? A thief in the house is hard to catch.
Huh?
Your father-in-law took it all to win favor with his mistress.
Your father-in-law has gone too far. A dowry is a woman's private property. Even the husband of the poorest family wouldn't covet his wife's dowry.
This marquisate is just an empty facade. Without my dowry propping it up, he, Gu Huainan, would have starved to death by now.
Madame, what do we do now? Are we really going to let that mistress have it?
Of course we're not going to let her have it. Gu Huainan, since he gave it away. He'll have to get it back for me.
If the lady sees the master, she'll scold me for not following the rules.
How dare you? Now that your adoptive brother has lost power, if you don't behave yourself, you're going to find out.
The master is very powerful. From now on, no one will dare to give orders to the master.
What's wrong?
Lately, I haven't had an appetite, and I always have heartburn.
Could it be
Pregnant?
Call the doctor.
Concubine Xia has been in the mansion for over a month. Could it be that she's really pregnant?
Lately, we've only been sending her sour food. Of course she has heartburn. But since Gu Hainan wants a son so badly, let him believe that Xia Ranran is pregnant. Let's see if he can handle the consequences. Go tell Dr. Chen. To understand the situation.
Congratulations, Marquis. Concubine Xia is pregnant. I'll prescribe something to protect the pregnancy. She just needs to take it on time.
Excellent. Come here. Accompany Dr. Chen to get the medicine. I'm going to be a father again. You are a great benefactor to my marquisate.
I didn't think I'd get pregnant so quickly. Master, if the lady finds out about my pregnancy, won't she be angry?
How dare she? When you give birth to a son, I'll make you my official wife.
With the master's word, I can rest easy. Once Shen Miaozhen is poisoned, I'll be the lady of this mansion.
The palace physician came by yesterday. I heard that Miss Ranran is pregnant.
You, as the lady of the house, you should be understanding and magnanimous.
For her to give the marquisate an heir is a joy to me. My lord, you must reward her properly.
Yes, she must be rewarded. Madame, tell me, what should I give her?
My lord, have you already forgotten? I relinquished the authority long ago to the heir's wife.
I can't let my daughter-in-law find out that I touched Shen Miaozhen's dowry. If word gets out, it will ruin my reputation. I know. All these years, I've given many fine things to Yao Niang. If I take them back and give them to Ranran, problem solved.
My lord. My lord. I've invited you several times and you haven't come. Yao Niang thought you had forgotten about me.
How could I? Lately, I've been very busy with official matters. I haven't had the time. Now that I have a moment, I came to see you.
My lord, I've prepared your favorite Beluochin tea. I'll make it for you right now.
No need. I'll just say a few words and be on my way.
Are you in such a hurry?
Shen Miaozhen is taking inventory of her dowry. Quickly return to me the jewelry and hair ornaments I gave you. I'll return them first.
But my lord, you gave those things to me.
Shen Miaozhen raises Yuan Shi as if he were her own son. You also don't want her to follow the trail and discover you. If Yuanji's identity is revealed then, the losses would outweigh the gains.
But
when I divorce Shen Miaozhen, I will bring you into the marquisate. By then you will enjoy wealth and honor. All of that will be yours again.
You're right, my lord. I'll go get it for you right now. My lord.
Yao Niang is, as always, the most understanding. I'll take my leave first, to placate that shrew.
Gu Huainan. I've been your hidden lover for so long. If you dare to betray me, I won't let you off easy.
Sir, is all this jewelry for me?
Yes, I haven't had much time, so I've only prepared a few things. The day you give birth to a son, I'll reward you handsomely.
Thank you, sir. You're so good to me.
Keep this for now. To avoid unnecessary trouble, it's best you don't wear it in front of the mistress.
A person who will soon be dead is nothing to worry about. Understood. Mistress, I beg your pardon. Lately my body feels heavier and heavier, and I can't seem to wake up. I was almost late to pay my respects to you, mistress.
Sister, your body is very precious now. There's no need to worry about these empty formalities. Come, have a seat.
This gold hairpin was a gift from the master. Even if you, elder sister, like it, you can't just snatch it right off my head.
The master gave it to you?
That's right. The master gave it to me. What's more, he's given me many valuable pieces of jewelry.
Xia Ranran, how dare you steal my dowry? And on top of that, you dare lie and say the master gave it to you?
Dowry? What right do you have to say this is part of your dowry?
This was given to my mother when she was still alive. At the moment, she received the title of court lady by the then Empress Dowager. The Empress Dowager even had my mother's maiden name engraved on the head of the hairpin. Ching Ching.
The two characters Ching Ching really are there.
A couple of days ago, while checking my dowry, I discovered this gold hairpin had been stolen. I never thought the thief would be you, right here.
I didn't. The master gave it to me.
She won't believe she's dead until she sees the coffin. Come here. Search thoroughly concubine Xia's courtyard.
Yes. Madam, the missing jewels from your dowry list are all here. They were found in concubine Xia's room.
Xia Ranran has been caught red-handed. What do you have to say for yourself now?
My lady, all of this was a gift from the Marquis.
Ridiculous. The Marquis is an honorable man. How could he stoop so low as to steal his own wife's dowry?
What's all this commotion?
Marquis, you've arrived just in time. Sister Ranran has falsely accused me of stealing my dowry. She wants to make you the laughingstock of the entire capital.
That's the least of our concerns. Madam, why must you make such a fuss?
My lord, that's not right. A thief has appeared in the mansion. If we don't investigate thoroughly, how can we maintain our authority?
My lord, you must give me justice. These jewels were a gift from you.
Madame, since the dowry has been recovered, let's drop the matter. Let's not investigate any further. After all, Ranran is pregnant. If anything happens to the baby...
Damn you, Gu Huainan! So you did take Shen Miaozhen's dowry to trick me. And now, to protect your reputation, you're making me take the fall.
If you don't want to investigate the dowry, fine. But... this. Aren't you going to investigate this either? Sister Ranran. In your room, why are you hiding a man's handkerchief?
Sir.
You wretch. How dare you cheat on me with someone else?
Sir, I'm innocent. I didn't do it.
Then what is this? Why is the character she embroidered on it?
The servants embroider names on the undergarments so they don't get mixed up. It's a custom. This towel has the character Ji embroidered on it. It's the young master's towel.
Silence. A personal item of Yuan Shi's. How did it end up in concubine Xia's room?
You two are still in contact. Summon him. Bring the young master here at once.
Sir, there must be some misunderstanding.
This is the fine son you've raised.
Father, mother, why have you called for me?
Everyone may leave.
Yes.
Yuanqi, your personal item, why was it in concubine Xia's room? Explain it properly to your father. Don't let conflict arise between you.
Is this yours?
This item is indeed mine.
You scoundrel. Ranran is now your concubine. How dare you commit such an abominable act with her?
Sir, there must be some misunderstanding. Yuanqi, committing adultery with a concubine is a serious offense that can lead to expulsion from the clan. Think carefully before you speak.
Mother is right. Father, this handkerchief is mine, but I had no idea concubine Xia had such a peculiar hobby that she enjoyed stealing and hiding my personal belongings.
You're lying. Why would I steal your personal belongings?
Given how fickle you are, don't you enjoy flirting with other men?
Damn you, Gu Yuanxi. When there's trouble, you hide your head like a turtle. Don't try to pin all the blame on me. Sir, please be fair. It must have been Gu Yuanxi. He resents me for rejecting him and hid his personal belongings in my room to frame me.
Bitch.
Sir, I'm pregnant with your child. How could I seduce another man?
What? You're pregnant?
That's right. I'm pregnant with your child, sir. Gu Yuanqi, don't try to sow discord between us.
Whose child is this?
Enough.
Father.
Is that any way to speak to the concubine?
Father, he hit me because of Mrs. Xia.
This slap is to let you know who's in charge of this household now.
Sir, please don't be angry. It's my fault for not raising our son properly. Yuanqi, go apologize to your father right now.
Father, I admit my mistake. But that handkerchief has nothing to do with me.
A mere handkerchief, what can it prove? Perhaps some careless servant mistakenly left it in the wrong place.
Now that I'm pregnant, I can't let the master suspect me. Are you trying to cover for the heir, madam? This handkerchief didn't end up anywhere else but precisely in my room. This is clearly an attempt to frame me. Sir, grant me justice.
Sit down first. Don't risk harming the baby.
Father, are you really going to believe only her side of the story?
Shut up. Ran is giving our family an heir. And you, for your own gain, have wronged her. Gu Yuanqi, you're so petty and vindictive. How can you be the heir?
Are you going to do this for her? Are you going to disinherit me?
So what?
Have you forgotten, Father? You and my mother only have one son.
Now that Ran is pregnant, if she gives birth to a son, he can also inherit the title of heir.
In my previous life, you, father and son, joined forces to drive me out of the mansion. Now, with just a child that doesn't exist, I've managed to completely shatter your fake father-son relationship. Yuanqi, the master only spoke in anger. Concubine Xia is still pregnant. We don't know if it'll be a boy or a girl. Go apologize to your father.
Father, your son was wrong. Your son sincerely regrets it. I beg for your forgiveness.
Ran is now your concubine. And she's pregnant. Don't bother her anymore. Otherwise, not only will I strip you of your heir position, but I'll also break your legs.
Yes. Your son will heed your teachings.
Come.
So my father never truly valued me. If Xia Ranran gives birth to a son, he'll undoubtedly replace me. Since that's the case, I'd better act first and make that child disappear.
Yuanqi, you've been too reckless. Now that concubine Xia is pregnant, she's at her most favored. How could you provoke her?
Mother, don't you trust me?
There's no point in talking about that now. Your father is convinced you set a trap for her. The one who's harmed is you.
That wretched Xia Ranran must think she'll become important because of the child. That's why she put on this handkerchief show to completely cut ties with me and make my father look down on me.
Fortunately, you'll soon be taking the imperial exams. Once you pass, even if concubine Xia has a son, your heir position won't be threatened.
Don't worry, Mother. In these exams, I'll do my very best.
Yes.
Ah, Mother, why did you go search concubine Xia's courtyard?
You don't know, young master. Concubine Xia stole Madam's jewelry and she refuses to admit it. Look, they're all here.
Aren't these the jewels my father gifted to my mother? How did they end up with Xia Ranran?
Since the master isn't going to investigate this, let's just drop the matter. Let's not speak of it anymore.
Yes.
This matter is very strange. I must go and tell Mother right away. Mother, I'll go to the study first to review my lessons.
Madam, now all the jewels have been returned. But the Marquise is still protecting concubine Xia. Are we just going to let her get away with it?
The mantis stalks the cicada, unaware of the oriole behind. Even if I'm willing to forgive her, I'm afraid there are some people who won't leave her in peace.
Mother.
Sire. You ungrateful child. You haven't come to see me in so long. I've missed you so much. Let me get a good look at you.
Oh, mother, let's put that aside. Let me ask you, what happened to the jewels father gave you?
Why do you ask?
Did father take them from you?
How do you know? Your father said that Shen Miaojin discovered the theft of the dowry and asked me to return the jewels. So as not to cause trouble for you.
Oh, mother, he deceived you. Recently, he married a new concubine and wants to use your jewels to curry favor with her.
Is that true?
It's the absolute truth.
Ah, so this is how you treat me, Gu Huainan. I've endured humiliation for you for 20 years, and it turns out you're an ungrateful and shameless man.
Not only that, that new concubine is pregnant. If she gives birth to a son, I'm afraid my position as heir will be in danger.
Don't worry, sire. Your mother has been planning all these years. Would I allow some little upstart to ruin my plans?
What is this? What is this?
This, mother, it's an abortifacient I prepared for Shen Miaojin. It's a pity that back then Huainan promised to get you into the Marquise's residence as the heir. And this medicine never got used. Sire, take this medicine and put it in the new concubine's food. That way your position as heir will be secure.
This isn't right.
If you don't put yourself first, heaven and earth will destroy.
Not a single piece is missing. Mother-in-law. Her dowry is complete.
They wanted to steal my dowry. Don't even dream of it. Your mother-in-law has plenty of strength and resources.
How powerful and majestic you are, mother-in-law.
All of this is yours.
Ah. Millennium blood coral. Snow mountain jade essence. Canary and turquoise feathers intertwined with gold thread. Luminous pearl from the eastern sea. All these jewels are worth a fortune. They're equivalent to thousands of gold coins.
From today onward, all of your mother-in-law's dowry will be your future dowry.
Mother-in-law, are you feeling all right? Talking nonsense again.
Oh, you silly girl. Put all this away quickly. Accompany me outside for a moment.
Mother-in-law, where are you going?
Your adoptive brother has been confined by His Majesty. I've prepared some sweets to bring to him.
Ah, you're going to visit the Regent Prince. Wait a moment, mother-in-law. I'll prepare the carriage.
Very well.
Madame, the midwife who assisted you during childbirth. We have found her. She is locked in the woodshed.
Take me to see her right now? Let her speak.
Yes.
Forgive me, madam. It was all the Marquise's idea. I was just following orders.
And my son? Where did you take my son?
The boy. The Marquis ordered me to throw him into the common grave.
What? The common grave?
Oh, madam, calm down. That boy has good fortune. Perhaps he's still alive. Did the young master have any distinctive marks?
So many years have passed. How could I remember?
I don't remember. If you don't remember, you'll go to the grave with our young master.
Oh, I remember. The young master had a notable birthmark on his right shoulder.
Find him. Turn the entire capital upside down if you must, but find any man of age with a red birthmark on his right shoulder. Find me any man of age with that mark. Find him for me.
Yes.
Is it really true? You were able to withstand 3 of my strikes. Xian, your skill has improved greatly.
Your Highness, you are too kind.
Your Highness, the Marquis's wife has come with the Crown Princess.
Miao Zhen, why has she come? Invite them to wait in the main hall. I'll change my clothes. And be right there.
Yes.
Elder brother.
Your Highness.
What are you doing here?
Wei Wei, go to the garden and take a walk. I need to speak with my elder brother.
Yes, sir.
These are the osmanthus cakes that my elder brother likes the most. I made them with my own hands.
These cakes. It's been 20 years since I've tasted them. I don't know if their flavor has changed.
It hasn't changed. I don't know if my elder brother's tastes have changed.
Of course they haven't changed.
Since they've never changed. Then why, elder brother, do you avoid me everywhere? You don't want to see me.
If you're well, what does it matter if I see you or not?
So, does my elder brother believe that I'm living well now?
Your letters, I've read all of them. Gu Huainan, that heartless and ungrateful scoundrel. This prince will kill him with his own hands.
There's no need for my elder brother to trouble himself. I've already poisoned him. He won't live more than 2 months.
You.
My elder brother has always been upright and honorable. Do you reproach me for being ruthless?
A promotion, wealth, and a dead husband. What good news.
Thank you for your kind wishes, Brother Chingi.
To what do I owe the honor of your visit today? Is it something urgent?
His Majesty has ordered me to be placed under house arrest. But brother, in this entire courtyard, there are only men. There isn't even a single woman to serve tea or help out. How can I be at ease with this?
This prince does not need that.
Brother, you are not young anymore. Wouldn't you like to find someone to connect with?
If you have no other business, you may return to your residence.
Why are you angry, brother? You can watch over me in secret, but I cannot openly worry about you.
What are you talking about?
I already know everything. Brother, you sent Wei Wei to the Marquise's residence, so that girl could look after me and keep me company. In my past life, you died because of me. In this life, I must clear things up with you, brother. Brother? Why are you so good to me?
Before they departed, our adoptive father and mother entrusted you to my care. Of course, I must look after you well.
Other than that, there is nothing more.
Your Highness, my lady, it's terrible. The Crown Prince's wife, she fell into the water.
What?
Xian, what are you doing?
My lord, the Crown Prince's wife's clothes are soaked. I was afraid that I will immediately go to receive my military punishment.
Wait. Was it you who saved the Crown Princess?
The Crown Princess fell into the water. In the moment of danger, I forgot all about propriety between men and women. I beg you to punish me, madam.
Such formalities cannot be more important than the Crown Princess's life. What is your name?
His name is Qin Xian. He is the child that Butler Qin found in the pauper's cemetery. Seeing that he was clever and quick-witted, I kept him by my side to educate him personally. Now he is the commander of the Jinlin Guard.
The pauper's cemetery, my son, was also thrown by Gu Huainan into the pauper's cemetery. Master Qin, how old are you? Are you engaged?
Madam, I am 20 years old. I'm not yet married.
An orphan from the pauper's cemetery, and the same age as Gu Yuanxi. If he has a red birthmark on his right shoulder, could it be?
Ahem ahem.
Yue Wei. Thank you very much, Master Qin. In my carriage, I have clean clothes. Master Qin, since you've started this good deed, please take Yue Wei to the carriage so she can change her clothes.
Yes.
Why are you so concerned about him?
It's just that I feel his face looks familiar to me. Besides, he is young and talented, and always willing to help. He is a fine young man.
Do you fancy him?
What are you talking about now?
I've heard that from the private guard I assigned you. You've selected the most handsome ones. and assigned them to serve in the inner chambers.
There's an explanation for that. Let me tell you about it.
If I had known, I would have brought another pair of shoes. Mr. Kin, are you still there?
How may I serve you, Madam Harris?
Mr. Kin, I will be eternally grateful to you. I'll wait for my mother inside the carriage. You may leave.
Yes. Wait a moment, Madam Harris. I'll be right back.
Ouch. I haven't eaten in an hour. I'm so hungry. That smells so good. What is this? Is this for me?
It's such a humble meal. If Madam Harris doesn't like it, I'll take it away right now.
It's not humble. I've been wanting to try it for a long time, but I've never had the chance to leave the residence. Thank you very much, Mr. Chin.
Madam Harris, sorry to bother you.
Mr. Kin, what do you intend to do? Mr. Kin?
It could harm the reputation of the heir's consort. That's why I hid the shoe, and I brought it myself.
Thank you, Mr. Kin.
It's nothing. Don't worry.
No man has ever treated me with such kindness. Mr. Chin, wipe your sweat.
Yue Wei, are you in the carriage?
Ah.
Madam. Prince.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chin, for saving Yue Wei. I will soon invite you to a modest banquet. I hope you can honor us with your presence.
If Madam invites me, Xian will certainly attend.
Brother, we are returning to the mansion.
Yes. Take care on the road. Xian, accompany Madam back to the mansion.
Yes.
Mother-in-law, Mr. Chin only came to bring me the shoe.
I haven't said anything. Why are you getting defensive?
I am a married woman. If I damage Mr. Chin's reputation, it would be repaying kindness with ingratitude.
Oh, you're already worrying about him.
Mother-in-law.
If you have feelings for him, I can make some plans. What do you think?
But I still don't know if Mr. Chin has feelings for me.
That's easy to find out. A test will tell you.
The Imperial exam is in 3 days. I can't even focus on a single word right now, not even on a single word. My mother is unbelievable. She won't even spend money on bribes. Don't force me onto such a narrow path. If I make the list of successful candidates, then good. If not, I'm afraid in my father's eyes, I will cease to exist as a son. Zitranrun. Do you think with a handkerchief you can cut all ties between us? Madam Zia, what a refined hobby.
What are you trying to do?
Madam Zia, you stole and hid my handkerchief. What are your real intentions?
There's no one else here. Yuan Si, why pretend with me? You were the one who set a trap for me, and now you accuse me of seducing you. It almost cost me my life and the babies. I am the victim here.
Explain yourself clearly. The child you're carrying, whose is it really?
Whose child it is doesn't matter. What matters is that Shen Miaozhen is about to die. This child will allow me to become a duchess and enjoy wealth and luxury. The child is naturally the Marquess's. Yuan Shi, you're hurting me.
You keep saying you love me, but now you're going to have a child with another man.
I'm already married to the Marquis. I have no other choice. Yuan Si, you'd better forget about me.
When I make the list of successful candidates and rise quickly through the ranks, I might not be inferior to my father.
Your scholar's title was bought with piles of silver. Making the list of successful candidates. Maybe in your next life. Yuanqi, if we keep this up, it could ruin our futures.
Ran. Are you really gonna be this cruel?
Yuanqi, I'm doing this for your own good too. If the master sees us, I'm afraid your title as heir, Yuanqi, could be in danger.
You! Ran. I gave you a chance, my mother says. That if you don't put yourself first, heaven and earth will condemn you. Ran. You'll pay for this.
I heard you like sour food, so I asked the kitchen to prepare everything sour. Please, try it.
You're so good to me, sir. I don't know how to repay you.
Go on. How is it?
It's so sour, but I really like it.
Then have some more.
Sir, lately I've been craving sour things a lot. Could it be that the old saying is true? Sour means a boy, spicy means a girl?
A son would be wonderful.
If a son is born the heir, he probably won't feel at ease.
How would he dare?
I'm not afraid of anything. I'm only afraid that this child won't be lucky.
If he really dares to plot something, I'll make him pay with his life.
I've said too much.
It's fine. Sit down and eat. What's wrong?
Sir, my stomach hurts.
What? Get the doctor. Get the doctor right now.
Sir, the doctor has arrived.
Where is Dr. Chen?
Lord Marquis. Dr. Chen has retired and returned to his hometown. I am Dr. Zhang.
It doesn't matter. Go examine Lady Xia immediately.
Lady Xia has mistakenly taken an abortifacient. I'm afraid the baby cannot be saved.
What? How is this possible?
My lord, someone wants to harm me. They want to harm the child I'm carrying.
Come here. Have all the mansion staff assemble in the main hall. Speak. Who did it? Who put the abortion potion in concubine Xia's food?
Ah, my lord, this is unjust. It wasn't us.
If it wasn't you, who else could it be?
Young master. Now I remember. When this humble servant was preparing the concubine's meal, the young master passed by here.
It was him.
Yes?
Go. Bring the heir before me.
Madam. Madame, bad news. Something has happened.
Magistrate Shen, this is Sujin from my mansion. Let her pass.
Yes.
Calm down, speak slowly.
Madame, concubine Xia has miscarried. The Marquis has summoned the heir to interrogate him under torture. And what's more, they found the abortion potion on him.
What an idiot.
Madam, what should we do now?
Go back first. Make sure no one knows you came to see me.
Yes.
Mother, we must hurry back. If we're late and my husband ends up beaten to death by his father, what will we do?
Why the panic? Even if he's beaten to death, he brought it upon himself. Magistrate Qin, take us for 3 turns around the city before escorting us back to the mansion.
Yes.
It seems my mother-in-law really wants my husband dead. If they beat him, I won't have to take the blame.
You disgrace! How dare you use such ruthless means to harm your brothers and the concubine? I, Gu Huainan, how could I have a son like you?
Father, I'm innocent!
There are witnesses and evidence, and you still dare to deny it? Whip him hard.
Father, are you going to beat me to death for that whore?
Whip him! Until he shuts his mouth.
I was wrong.
Whip him!
Father.
Step aside. Yuanqi. Want you to wake up? Sir, Today I went to visit my sworn brother, and he wasn't at the residence. And you've beaten Yuanxi to death. How cruel you are.
What a fine son you've raised. He put abortifacient medicine in concubine Xia's food. He made concubine Xia miscarry and killed my unborn child.
Sir, how can you be so sure that it was Yuanxi who killed concubine Xia's child?
The cook saw him enter the kitchen. Am I falsely accusing him?
Dr. Zhang, I beg you to examine if this is truly an abortifacient.
Yes, it is an abortifacient, but...
Speak frankly.
When I stopped concubine Xia's bleeding, I took her pulse carefully. I discovered it wasn't a miscarriage, but that her period came.
Ah!
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Miss Xia has always been in poor health. She hasn't had her period for several months. This abortifacient potion has the effect of activating blood circulation and removing stagnation. It's true that her period came on stronger than usual, but it wasn't a miscarriage.
Her period?
Dr. Zhang, are you saying that Miss Xia was never pregnant?
Yes. Miss Xia's pulse is stable. It doesn't indicate pregnancy.
How is that possible? Dr. Chen clearly diagnosed a pregnancy pulse for Miss Xia.
Dr. Chen has retired to his hometown. Probably due to his tired and confused eyesight, he made a mistake in the diagnosis.
Dr. Zhang, thanks to you, the truth has now been clarified. Sir, Miss Xia only had her period. Over such a trivial matter, you almost took Yuanxi's life? Sir, it was truly a great act of imprudence. Dr. Zhang, I beg you to save Yuanxi.
I will do everything in my power.
Gu Yuanxi. Gu Yuanxi, you killed my child. Even if you paid with your life for my child's, it wouldn't calm the hatred I feel.
Miss, bad news.
Did they kill Gu Yuanxi?
The young master fainted and the madam took him away. But the doctor says you weren't pregnant.
What?
Miss, you didn't have a miscarriage. You just got your period.
But I haven't had my period in 2 months. And I've been craving sour things. My lord, it's all Gu Yuanxi's fault. She killed our son.
Bitch. It's all your fault. I almost killed my own son. If anything serious happens to Yuanxi, I won't forgive you.
My lord. How is this possible? I was pregnant. I was about to become the lady of the Marquis's residence. It's all Gu Yuanxi's fault. It's all Gu Yuanxi's fault.
Dr. Zhang, how are Yuanxi's injuries?
The heir is out of danger, but the injuries to his legs are very serious. I'm afraid he'll never walk again.
What? Oh, my son? What a cruel fate.
Mother. Does that mean I can no longer take the Imperial exams? My official career is ruined.
Gu Yinx, without my support, with your intelligence, did you really think you could rise quickly, gain titles and honors? You are the heir to the Marquise's residence. Even if you can't take the exams, you'll inherit the title. You'll live without a care.
And how is that any different from being a useless person? I am a useless person. It's Gu Huainan and that bitch, Jia Ranran, who brought me to this ruin. If I don't get revenge for this, I won't be worthy of being called a man.
My lord, it's time for your medicine.
It's so hot. Do you want to kill your own husband?
Lord Chin, what are you doing here?
Are you all right, Lady Heiress?
I'm fine.
Who are you? How dare you barge into the private quarters of the Marquis's residence without permission? Guards, seize him!
Stop! Lord Qin is an honored guest, personally invited by me.
Mother.
Madame.
Mother. The Marquis's residence is a noble house of merit. It's not a place just anyone can enter, common folk.
Lord Qin is the commander of the Jinlin Guard and has direct access to His Majesty. Even your own father, upon seeing him, should address him as my lord. Yuanqi, aren't you going to apologize to Lord Qin at once?
So it's Lord Qin. This humble servant failed to recognize such an important person. I hope Lord Qin can forgive my offense.
The heir is too courteous.
It's all the fault of that despicable woman, Zhang Yue, for disturbing Lord Qin.
Lord Qin, your clothes are stained. Yuanqi has some difficulty moving around. It would be better if Yue accompanied you to change and freshen up.
Lord Qin, this way, please.
Thank you, Lady Heiress.
Mother, when did those two meet?
On the day of your accident, I took Yue to visit my sworn brother. Yue slipped and fell into the water, and it was Lord Qin who rescued her.
Damn you, Zhang Yue! You were already behaving indecently, flirting with another man.
Madam Harris. Here, this is for you.
Thank you for your help, Magistrate Qin.
He doesn't treat you well.
Are you referring to the heir?
You, Madam Harris, are his wife. He should care for and protect you. How could he?
This is the first time someone has said that to me. My husband injured his leg, so he's in a bad mood. That's why he's more irritable.
I've heard some things about the heir. A real man should be upright and honorable. Even if he has enormous problems, he shouldn't raise a hand against his wife.
Magistrate Qin.
I'm sorry. I've spoken out of turn. I shouldn't have criticized the heir. I've put you in an awkward position, Madam Heiress.
Magistrate Qin, let me toast you with this cup. Thank you for saving Yue Wei's life.
It's nothing, Madam Shen. It was a simple gesture. It's not worth mentioning.
Magistrate Qin, you have quite a tolerance for alcohol. Yue Wei, quickly, pour Magistrate Qin some more wine.
You wretch. You dare flirt with Qin Xian right in front of me, making eyes at him. Tonight, you'll see how I punish you. Mother. I'm tired. Have you away accompany me to my room.
Very well. Yue Wei, accompany Yuanqi to his room.
Yes.
Stop!
How else may I serve you, my lord?
Come closer. Come to my side. Jiang Yuemi, how long have you been married into our family, the Marquise's residence?
A year and a half.
A year and a half sleeping alone. Have you been so desperate from loneliness that you went to seduce that Qin Xian?
Mind your words, my lord. My relationship with Mr. Qin is completely innocent. There are no improper feelings.
The two of you right under my nose, exchanging lustful glances. Do you think I'm blind?
You're hurting me.
Isn't a man what you wanted? Tonight I'll satisfy you.
Let go of me.
Don't pretend to be a chaste woman. You're nothing but a fickle woman.
No, let go of me.
How far have you gone with Qin Xian? How many times does he possess you in one night?
Shameless.
Whore! Qin, don't think that just because you're the commander of the Jinlin Guard, I won't dare to go to the authorities to report you for adultery.
Well, I'll play along with you to the end.
Sanjian. Qinjan. I won't let you off. Mother. Qinjan. He dared to ruin my moment with Yuemi. We can't let him get away with it.
Gu Yuanexi. Haven't you brought enough shame upon us?
Mother, let me explain.
Guards! The heir has become violent since his injury. He has beaten and attempted to murder his wife. Chain the heir, keep a strict watch on him.
Mother-in-law.
Quick! Does your head still hurt? Does anything else hurt?
Mother-in-law, Gu Yuanxi, he...
Calm down. As for Gu Yuanxi, I've already chained him up with iron shackles. If he dares to lay a hand on you again, I'll cut his hands off.
Mother-in-law, I want to divorce Gu Yuanxi, but I can't leave you.
Silly girl. So what if you divorce him? I'll find you another good marriage. When that time comes, you'll still be by my side.
Really?
When has your mother-in-law ever lied to you?
Mother-in-law, I'll do whatever you say.
Just now. Qinxian, regardless of the consequences, barged into Gu Yuanxi's room and rescued you. Do you understand his feelings now? So, what do you think of him?
Mr. Chen is very good. Very good. He's better than any man I've ever met.
How many men have you even met? But anyway, that makes things easier.
Mother-in-law, what do you mean by that?
Once I've cleaned up all this filth, in the Marquis's residence, I'll give you a splendid wedding. But before that, would you be willing to help me with something?
I can help you.
Only you can help me with this.
Tell me, mother-in-law. Yue Wei won't let you down.
Help me see. If on Qinxian's right shoulder, there's a red birthmark.
Mother-in-law, are you asking me to look at Mr. Chin's body?
Don't you remember? My mother-in-law's lost son. He has a red birthmark on his right shoulder.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Chin is about the same age as my husband.
Uh-huh. Plus, he's the Regent Prince's butler. They found him in the cemetery for the destitute.
So, if Mr. Chin really has a red mark on his right shoulder, wouldn't he be her son, mother-in-law?
Yue Wei, you should have married the rightful heir of Marquis residence. Not that imposter, Gu Yuanxi.
Mother-in-law, don't worry. I'll go find Mr. Chin right now and take his clothes off to check.
First, rest well. Tomorrow, after a good meal, then go find him. Remember, don't give any warning.
Yes, don't worry, mother-in-law.
Madame, the one from Wuyi Street has come. She insists on seeing you.
It's good that she's come. I was waiting for her. Yue Wei, you rest well.
Yes.
What's going on?
What's happening?
Let's go see.
Who is she?
Step aside.
Let's go see.
Madam, Yang requests to see the Marquise. Today, if I don't see her, I won't leave here.
Gu Huainan! Heartless and ungrateful! Because of a new concubine! You broke my Shier's legs. You're going to pay for this!
Come and see, everyone. Please defend my cause. Come and see.
Who dares to make so much noise?
Madam. Madam, I beg you to grant me justice.
Who are you? What justice do you seek?
I am Yang Yang from Wuyi Street. Today I come to beg you to take me in out of charity.
Well, and why should I do that?
I wouldn't dare deceive you, madam. Yaonyang was the Marquise's concubine before you arrived at the residence. The Marquis set me up on Wuyi Street.
You mean to say that you were the mistress that the Marquis hid on Wuyi Street before marrying me?
That's right.
The Marquis swore he'd never take a concubine, but even before the lady entered the household, he already had a mistress.
On one hand, he was erecting a monument to chastity, and on the other, he was keeping a lover. What a great actor.
It's been rumored for a while that the mistress's expenses are paid for with the lady's dowry.
Didn't he just take a concubine a few days ago? And now the mistress comes to make a claim. Hypocrite.
Madam, I've heard you are virtuous and generous. In the beginning, you even helped the Marquis take a concubine. Please, you must grant me justice.
Ugh, Vixen. You stole another woman's husband and still dare to come here.
The lady is truly tolerant. She can even put up with trash like this. Could it be because she has the Marquis's favor? That she dares to act so brazenly?
Poor Duchess, having to face these wolves and tigers.
Get up first.
Step back. Madam, if you don't agree, I won't get up.
Public opinion is a fearsome thing. If she continues kneeling like this, does she want the entire capital to come laugh at the Lord?
Madame, if you don't grant me justice, this humble servant will not rise.
All right, I promise you. Get up now.
Thank you, madam. This humble concubine thanks you, madam. Thank you for your virtue and generosity, madam. I will never forget it.
Prepare the Tin Yuxuan Pavilion for Sister Yao to live there.
Yes.
In my past life, you schemed to have me raise your son and expelled me from the Marquisate to replace me. In this life, I'll make you reap what you've sown. You may enter, but you shall not leave.
My lord.
Wretch.
My lord.
Do you have any idea of the disaster you've caused today? The censorate has denounced me. They say I cannot govern my own household, that I am a traitor.
I didn't know. I only know you punished Heir severely. And now I don't know if he's alive or dead. I just wanted to find a way in to see him, even for a moment. Otherwise, I could never sleep in peace. My lord, now that the lady knows about us, why don't you let me stay in the residence to take care of Heir?
Oh, what nonsense.
If you refuse, I'll tell the lady that Heir is my son, that her real son you threw into the mass grave and froze to death.
You dare?
And why wouldn't I dare? After all, I can't see Heir now anyway. I don't want to live anymore.
You...
My lord, I beg you, let me stay in the residence.
I can allow you to stay, but don't you dare scheme anything that disturbs the peace of this house or affects my career. I will not tolerate it.
Yes, I understand. Oh, what is that smell? Sire, my son. Sire, you... Sire.
Mother, you finally come. They locked me in this room to let me rot here. Mother, after suffering this humiliation, I'd rather die.
Heir, don't talk like that. Once I deal with that wretch who left you crippled, you will still be the Marquise's heir. My future wealth and status depend on you.
You're right, Mother. Everything in this residence should be mine.
You must be Madame Zia.
And who are you? How dare you barge into my courtyard? How dare you hit me?
Of course I'm hitting you.
Master, madam, something terrible. Madam Yao and Madam Xia are fighting.
What? Bring them here immediately.
Yes.
Like dogs fighting. Let the show begin.
Pulling each other's hair, tearing each other's clothes. Such vulgar behavior. You have none of the dignity befitting ladies of an official's household.
Master, please don't be angry. It will harm your health. Sisters, I'm sure it wasn't intentional.
Master, it's all this Yao woman's fault. She came to my courtyard to show off. And she hit me.
Master, I'm innocent. I went to visit Madam Xia. But this Madam Xia said that I'm already old and ugly. She also said...
Speak slowly. Don't rush.
She also said that the master is useless. That in this mansion, aside from the heir, there are no more descendants.
Madame Xia, how shameless you are.
Madame Xia, Master, because of her fake pregnancy, the heir lost the use of his legs. And you dare to speak of the master like that behind his back. What punishment do you deserve?
Master, I didn't do it. It's this vixen. She set me up.
Yao just arrived today. She holds no grudge against you. Why would she set you up?
If this continues, I can't guarantee that Yao, in a fit of rage, won't reveal the matter of Yuanqi.
Ah!
You venomous witch with a viper's tongue. Guards! Lock her in the woodshed. Let her reflect on her wrongdoings.
My lord, I'm innocent.
You broke my son's leg, and I haven't even held you accountable yet. And now you dare to spout such nonsense? Take him away. Lock him up.
My lord, I'm innocent. My lord.
Thank you, my lord, for delivering justice. My lord, I have another matter.
Speak then.
Yesterday I saw the young master bedridden. It broke my heart. How about letting me take care of the young master?
The lady takes meticulous care of him every day. What does that have to do with you?
Ahem. My lord, my old ailment has worsened these past few days. If my sister cares for the heir, I'll be more at ease.
If that's the case, Yanyang, you must take good care of Yuanqi. Make sure nothing happens again.
Yes. Shen Miaozhen is gravely ill. As soon as I find the chance to get rid of Gu Huainan, this Marquis' mansion will belong to Sheer.
Gu Huainan is about to suffer the effects of the poison. I was just worried I wouldn't find a scapegoat. Since you're offering yourself up, don't blame me.
Mother, you come to my courtyard every day. Aren't you afraid Shen Miaozhen will suspect?
She's already on her last legs, so what if she does? Now, in this Marquis' mansion, there's only one heir, you. She still expects you to bury her.
That vixen, Xia Ranran, even if I kill her, my hatred won't fade.
As soon as I get rid of the Marquis, that vixen will be at your mercy. Oh, yes, Sheer. I've heard in the mansion that the authority to manage the household is now in the hands of your wife, the heir's wife.
That shameless woman. Seeing me with an injured leg, she's gotten involved with that Commander Chin.
This is the last straw! Mother will find a way to make that vixen disappear. That way Mother can naturally assume the authority to manage the household.
It's nothing more than taking off Mr. Chin's clothes. My mother-in-law has already found me 18 men to practice courage with. What am I afraid of? Aren't these the 18 personal guards my mother-in-law chose for me? Have they been punished? Why are they all so pale? They look like they're suffering. Excuse me, please. You're blocking my view. Mr. Qin.
The Crown Princess Consort has come to visit these personal guards.
I didn't come to visit them. I came to... Oh dear. All these pastries have gotten dirty. How am I supposed to give them to Mr. Chin now?
These pastries are all for me.
I made them myself. Although it's not as delicate as store-bought, my mother-in-law says it tastes quite good. Mr. Chin, please don't.
It smells very good.
I'm not wearing any perfume today.
I meant the pastries.
Oh my, it seems Mr. Chin knows how to joke too. I've already brought you the pastries. I'm leaving.
Hey.
Commander Chin, you've already eaten the pastries. Could you please leave us alone now?
You keep training until I say stop.
My lady, she's coughing up blood. Why aren't you resting well?
Who told you that?
Word is spread throughout the palace. They say that...
What do they say?
That she's gravely ill, and that she doesn't have much time left. My lady, I'll call for an imperial physician to examine you right away.
There's nothing wrong with me. It's false news that I spread myself.
Ah, so that's what it is? Then I can rest easy. What are you planning now, my lady?
The task I entrusted to you, how is it going?
It's all my fault for being so cowardly. My lady, I swear. Next time, I'll strip Mr. Chin naked.
Well, never mind. I have another matter, my lady, that I want you to handle.
What is it? Tell me quickly, my lady. It must be easier than stripping Mr. Chin.
Tomorrow is the anniversary of Bodhisattva Guanyin. Go to Jingxi Temple in my name to pray and offer incense.
Yes, that's much easier. Don't worry, my lady. Leave it to me. I'll start preparing right away.
Lately, Yaonyang has been acting like the mistress of the residence, and she's coveting the crown princess's authority to manage the household. My lady, why have you sent the crown princess away?
If I don't give Yaonyang the chance to act, how am I going to catch her?
She's very cunning, my lady.
Go tell Qinzian that the crown princess is in danger.
Yes.
Young mistress, don't eat so much. You might not be able to handle the vegetarian food at the temple.
Oh, that's right. The vegetarian food is actually really good. I could eat 3 bowls.
Stop. That's the girl exactly. Let's go.
Who are you? How dare you attack people from the Marquis's residence? Aren't you afraid for your lives?
You're exactly who we're after.
What do you want? We'll give you everything.
Well, she's a pretty one. Before you die, have some fun with us.
I am the young mistress of the Marquis's residence. If you dare lay a hand on me, you won't even have a place to die.
Oh, I'm so scared.
This one's mine. That one's for you.
Young mistress.
Whoever touches her dies.
Master Qin, how did you get here?
Watch out. Talk. Who sent you?
I'll talk. My aunt asked us to kill the young mistress.
Aunt? Who is your aunt?
Yaonyang.
Yaonyang wants me dead.
This place isn't safe. Let's get out of here first. What are you up to, Miss Harris?
Bandaging Mr. Chin. Mr. Chin, you're bleeding a lot.
It's just a minor wound. It's nothing serious.
How can it be minor? Please, Mr. Chin, take off your clothes. Let me bandage the wound. I never thought it would be like this, that I'd force Mr. Chin to undress. Does this count as taking advantage of someone in distress?
Men and women should keep their distance. Aren't you afraid, Miss Harris, that this Chin will damage your reputation?
If I can't even do this for Mr. Chin, how could I ever repay your favor of saving my life?
Miss Harris is truly one of a kind. I've heard that Miss Harris keeps 18 lovers.
No, not at all. I haven't laid a finger on any of them, not even a single one.
Oh. So you don't like that type?
No, I don't like them.
Then what type do you like?
Mr. Chin, are you making fun of me again?
Wasn't Miss Harris going to bandage me?
May I? Does this count as taking advantage of Mr. Chin? Ah, never mind. My mother-in-law is still waiting for my answer. Mr. Chin, this red mark on your right shoulder, is it a birthmark or a scar?
My adoptive father said that when he found me in the ossuary, I already had on my right shoulder a red birthmark. I must have had it since birth. He must have had it since birth.
Yue.
My lady, what brings you here?
My lady.
I heard you ran into bandits, so I rushed over immediately. Are you all right?
I'm fine, my lady. But Magistrate Chin was seriously injured.
Magistrate Chin. He has saved me from danger many times. This debt of gratitude. How can the Marquise's residence ever repay you? I wonder if on Qin Xian's shoulder there is a birthmark.
Xian desires nothing more. I only long for the Crown Prince's consort, to live in peace and happiness.
Yue. Magistrate Chin has given you his whole heart.
My lady. Ah, yes, my lady. I have something urgent to tell you. My lady, I saw it clearly just now, while I was bandaging Magistrate Chin's wounds. I saw it clearly. On Magistrate Chin's right shoulder, there is indeed a red birthmark.
Really?
It's the absolute truth.
Xian, my son.
My lady.
Sujin, go quickly and fetch the midwife. Have her see it with her own eyes. The birthmark on Magistrate Chin's right shoulder.
Yes.
Birthmark. Does my lady refer to this red birthmark on my right shoulder?
Exactly 20 years ago. Gu Huainan swapped his concubine's son for my own son and abandoned my son in the plague cemetery. On his right shoulder, there was precisely a red birthmark.
So then, you are my true mother.
Madame, that's right. That's exactly the birthmark.
Do you see it clearly?
My life is in your hands. How could I dare to make a mistake? This birthmark is truly unusual. I remember it perfectly clearly.
Take her away.
Yes.
Xian. Back then, deceived by Gu Huainan, I didn't know you had been abandoned. You've suffered so much all these years.
A mother, separated from her own son. What fault is it of hers? The blame lies entirely with that heartless father of yours.
The Crown Princess is right. Mother? Accept your son's respects.
My son. You don't resent me.
To be reunited with my mother. And to be able to care for her by her side. Is a cause for joy, not reproach.
Good son. Rise. You can rest assured. I will do everything in my power to restore your identity as the heir to the Marquisate.
Your Highness.
Brother, what are you doing here?
His Majesty now has conclusive evidence that the Sixth Prince is amassing troops to rebel. He has ordered the Jinlin Guard to seal the city gates. In less than 3 days, the Emperor will bring him to justice.
The Sixth Prince won't give up easily.
Exactly. He is a sinister and venomous man. When cornered, he will stop at nothing. Miao Zhen, you must be very careful these days. Increase the guard inside and outside the residence.
Don't worry, brother. I won't give him the slightest opportunity.
Xian, what are you doing here?
Brother, I have something very important to tell you. Xian is, for 20 years now, the son that Gu Huainan stole from me, my true son.
Gu Huainan, that heartless man. Fortunately, mother and son are finally reunited. I will go to the palace right now to request an imperial decree from His Majesty to restore Xian's identity as the heir.
Thank you, brother. I will take Xian back to the residence right now, to have him recognized by his ancestors.
Didn't we agree to meet outside after the job was done? Don't come looking for me at the residence.
Madam, I've already taken care of that person. But the Jinlin Wei are blocking the city gates. We can't leave. If they catch us, wouldn't that put you and the Crown Prince in danger?
This is the Crown Prince's credential. Take it and get out of the capital as soon as possible.
Don't worry, madam.
Hey. Wait. Why are you alone? Where are the other two?
They're waiting for me outside.
All right. Take the credential and go now.
Yes? Sir, I've done everything you asked. Please let me go.
Go? You're still useful to me.
Mother, how did it go?
Mission accomplished.
Zhang Yuemi has been eliminated.
Really?
When your mother handles something, you can rest assured.
That bitch didn't deserve to live.
But the Jin Linwei have sealed the city gates. I gave them your credential so they could leave the city as soon as possible. That way there's no evidence. No one will be able to discover that it was us.
Concubine of the Crown Prince. The madam has returned from Jingxi Temple and has summoned the clan head. She requests that you both go to the main hall.
All right. I know I'm on my way.
Madame, we're all here now. What great news do you have to announce?
Oh.
It wouldn't be that something has happened to the Crown Princess, would it? So young, and already suffering such a misfortune. What a pity.
Although marrying her was not my wish, I didn't expect her to leave so suddenly.
I haven't said anything yet. How is it that you already know that something has happened to the Crown Princess?
It's just that we just heard the mansion servants talking. They say the Crown Princess was attacked.
Yes, Madam went to Jingxi Temple precisely because of that.
Madame, you've been worried about me. My fate is very strong. Not even the king of the underworld wants me.
How is it that Zhang Yue is still alive?
Zhang Yue, you've planned this so well, faking an attack so that everyone worries about you while you laugh on the side.
My lord, what do you mean by that? The attack was real. What planning was there?
You're out on the streets all the time. Running into bandits is what you deserve.
That's not how it is. It was my mother-in-law who asked me to go to Jingxi Temple to burn incense.
When something happens, you use my mother as a shield. If you don't restrain yourself, in the future, for sure, you're going to cause more trouble.
Yue is not lying. It was I who asked her to go to Jingxi Temple to burn incense.
Such a serious thing has happened. Sister, don't protect her anymore. I think that they should lock the Crown Princess in the ancestral temple and make her kneel for 3 days and 3 nights.
Yaonyang is right. A married woman who parades herself in public all day, it's normal that she attracts misfortune.
It's not that I'm looking for trouble. It's that someone hired an assassin. It's not like I went looking for trouble. Someone hired an assassin.
You're an orphan with no power or influence. Who would want to hire someone to kill you?
Crown Princess, aren't you just making up this lie to shirk your responsibility? Anyway, the assassin is already gone. There's no proof. Who's going to believe you?
Zhang Yuemi, you're a compulsive liar, and now you're trying to use an excuse so flimsy to get out of blame. You're beyond redemption. Guards, take her to the ancestral temple.
Stop!
Mother, you're not really going to believe her nonsense, are you?
Whether it's a lie or not, we just need to call someone and ask. Lord Shen, I ask that you proceed.
Tianxian, you again?
Lord Shen, you, as the commander of the Jinlin Guard, have come to our mansion amidst your many duties. What is this important matter about?
Duke, do you recognize this man?
Raise your head. I recognize him. Isn't this Yaonyang's nephew? Lord Shen, what crime is he accused of?
I, Qin, was passing by the outskirts and came across this individual attempting to assassinate the crown princess. So I detained him.
Assassinate the crown princess? What is going on?
Oh, sir. This nephew of mine has always been a scoundrel. This humble servant knew nothing about this.
You speak. You held no grudge against the crown princess. Why did you want to kill her?
If you confess the truth, we might consider your remorse to reduce the punishment. Otherwise, it will be even worse for you.
Yes, it was our aunt who ordered us to kill the crown princess. If not, even if we had the courage of a lion, we wouldn't have dared to lay a hand on the crown princess.
You're lying! When did I ever order you to kill anyone?
Sir, this is his doing. This humble servant has nothing to do with it.
Aunt, it was you who clearly said you wanted to seize control of the household from the crown princess.
Enough! Everyone, be silent!
Father, concubine Yao is kind and compassionate. How is it possible that she would send her nephew to kill? In all of this, could there be some misunderstanding?
Yaonyang has only been in the mansion for a few days. Yuanji, it seems you're defending her at every turn.
Mother, I'm only saying what is fair.
What a way to say what is fair. I've raised you for 20 years, and you can't tell right from wrong. You don't recognize virtue or vice. Gu Yuanxi, today I banish you forever from the Marcus's mansion.
Sir, madam, it's clear someone bribed him to slander me.
Exactly. What benefit would concubine Yao gain from killing the crown princess?
This matter, was it really not you?
I swear to heaven that if I had sent someone to assassinate the crown princess, may I?
What's wrong? Afraid your oath will come true?
What would I have to be afraid of? If I truly was the one who did it, may I die without rest.
Duke, I found this on her person.
Damn it! How did this token end up in her hands? This could harm Sire.
Isn't this Yuanxi's token? Yuanxi, why is your token in her possession?
Father.
Your token never leaves your side. Could it be that this scoundrel stole it from you?
Sir, I stole the token.
You.
The crown princess was also killed by people I sent. Master Yaonyang lost her head for a moment. Yaonyang admits her mistake.
Vicious woman. Guards, lock her in the woodshed to await her punishment.
Master.
One moment. This concerns the crown princess's life. We cannot take it lightly. Today, before the clan patriarch, there are some things I must clarify.
Madam, what more is there to ask?
Yaonyang, did you really steal that insignia?
Yes, it was me. Master.
Then where did you steal it? And how did you do it?
Mother Yaonyang has already confessed. Why do you press so aggressively?
That I'm pressing aggressively? Gu Yuanxi, your crown princess has been murdered and you, time and again, protect the murderer. Have you no conscience? Or perhaps that insignia you gave it to Yaonyang yourself. The two of you are in cahoots, your accomplices.
Mother, what do you mean by that? Why would I help Yaonyang to murder Zhang Yuewei?
Why?
Yes, madam. What motive would Yuanxi have to help Yaonyang kill his own sister-in-law?
Because Gu Yuanxi is not my biological son. He is Yaonyang's son.
What?
Gu Yuanxi is Yaonyang's son. That's why he helped Yaonyang hurt Yuewei. 20 years ago, it was Yaonyang who swapped my son for Gu Yuanxi. Sir, you must give me justice.
That's impossible.
Gu Huainan, you were the one who personally swapped Gu Yuanxi for me. Let's see how much longer you can keep pretending. Sir, you don't know. A few days ago, I ran into the midwife who attended my childbirth. That's when I found out that Gu Yuanxi is not my biological son. Sir, I've been cruelly deceived.
I'm done for. Shen Miaozhen has found out. She knows about Jier's origins.
Damn it. I should have killed that midwife back then to avoid future trouble. If the child was swapped by Yaonyang, where's our son?
Yaonyang threw him into the pauper's cemetery. My poor son.
It seems the midwife didn't rat me out, madame. The midwife is old and senile. How can we take her words seriously? Madame, by saying these things, aren't you afraid of hurting Yuanxi's heart?
Yes, Mother. Yuanxi has been by your side since childhood. How can you, because of a simple word from a stranger, doubt that I am not your real son? Is it because my legs are disabled that you already look down on me?
Madame, aren't you afraid this will create a rift with Yuanxi, and that you'll regret it in the future?
Regret it. I regret not having clarified the truth sooner. Sir, today I have invited the elders of the clan. It's not about the matter of the attempt on Yuewei's life, but to announce another matter of great importance.
An important matter? What is it about?
Sir? Qinzian is my real son, Shen Miaozhen's. While he, Gu Yuanxi, is nothing but the bastard son of a concubine.
That's impossible. That child was abandoned in the dumping ground cemetery. How could he have survived?
Mother, what nonsense are you saying? I am your son.
You are not. My son has a red birthmark on his shoulder. Do you have it?
It's true. Shen Miaozhen's son did have a red birthmark. Could it be he really is my son?
Sir, Xian is the true heir of our marquis household, and the legitimate heir. Are you going to set Xian aside and choose a disabled person as heir? Sir, don't you remember that Gu Yuanxi's legs were broken by you yourself?
The lady is right. I broke Yuanxi's leg. He must hold a grudge. Besides, having a cripple as the heir will make the manor a laughingstock.
Mother, you find just anyone of unknown origin to be the heir. It's completely absurd.
Yes.
The official recognition cannot be taken lightly. I will give you an answer that will convince you. Servants, prepare the blood test.
Impossible. This is completely impossible.
Clan leader, you've seen it with your own eyes. Xian's blood has mixed with the Marquise's. Furthermore, he has the birthmark on his shoulder and the midwife's testimony. Xian is the legitimate heir of the manor.
It seems this young man is truly of the Marquis' bloodline.
I never would have imagined. The commander of the Jinlin Guard turns out to be my son. Ha 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 ha. Heaven is protecting the Gu family.
Servants, take him away.
Clan leader. In that case, let's choose an auspicious day for Xian to be officially recognized and entered into the family register.
I will get to work on it.
Wait a moment.
Madam, what else do you wish?
Since Xian will be officially recognized, his identity as the heir must be announced to everyone.
Why should he be the heir? I should be the heir of the manor.
The order of primogeniture and legitimacy are rules established by our ancestors. You, the son of a concubine, what right do you have to be the heir?
My lord. My lord, you've watched Shire grow up. How can you? Name someone else as the heir?
In this respectable Marquise's residence, how can a cripple be the heir?
Cripple? Father, have you forgotten how I became a cripple?
Whatever the reason may be, now you have no right to be the heir.
Guquainan. Before, because of a son who never existed, you broke my leg, and now you use my lameness as an excuse to name another heir. I think you're just a hypocrite and a fraud.
Gu Yuande, I think you are very ill.
Gu Huainan. Gu Huainan. You are a man without honor. You promised me
That Zaire would be the heir.
You also said
That you would cast out Shen Miaozhen
and make me the lady of the residence.
I never thought you would break your promise.
And what's more, you broke Shire's leg.
Gu Huainan, I only hate that I believed you back then. And I hate even more that I didn't kill you sooner.
You're insane. Shut up, Yaonyang, you're insane.
I am not insane.
You were the one who swapped Heir.
Shen Miaozhen's son you threw into the bone pit.
You are the heartless one.
Madwoman, Madame. Yaonyang is insane. You mustn't believe her lies.
Sir, since Gu Yuanxi is ill and Yaonyang is insane, it would be best to send them to the country estate to recover. Place them under surveillance so they can't make a spectacle of themselves again.
Very well, let it be done. Guards, take them away!
Gu Huainan, you can't do this to me. Gu Huainan, you'll get what's coming to you.
Gu Huainan.
Madam.
Sir, madam, His Majesty has sent people to search Prince Liu's arsenal, where he was secretly storing weapons, and he ordered the Regent Prince to search his mansion.
What? It's a good thing I kept my cool and didn't immediately repudiate Shen Miaozhen during her house arrest. You may leave. Madam, I swear to heaven. About the matter of Xian's replacement, I'm completely in the dark. If I had done something so despicable, may I die the worst death.
Gu Huainan, the gods are watching from above. Do you really think your evil deeds won't have consequences? You've been drinking poison for 3 months straight. You're already at your limit. Sir, of course I believe you. Sir, I have another matter, and I hope you will approve it.
Speak freely, madam.
My adoptive brother promised Yue Wei to the Marquise's heir. But now that Gu Yuanxi is no longer the Marquise's heir, we must correct this mistake.
You are right, madam. Yue has truly been wronged. What if Yue divorces Gu Yuanxi?
I have a solution that benefits both parties. Since Xian is the heir, let Yue Wei marry Xian. Yue Wei,
Mother-in-law.
Are you willing to marry Xian?
Whatever you decide.
Then, as your mother-in-law, I'll make the decision. You will marry Xian with great ceremony.
No, a woman marrying 2 brothers. If this gets out, our Marquise's household will be the laughingstock of the entire capital.
The Regent Prince has arrived. An imperial decree has arrived.
Duke Guinan of the Gu household and his wife Shen Miaozhen received the decree. By the mandate of heaven, the Emperor decrees, we have learned that the Duchess has recovered her legitimate son with great effort. This is a blessing for your family. Therefore, we appoint your son Qin Zian heir to the Dukedom of Dingguo, so that he may inherit the title and its privileges and honor your lineage. The heir's wife, Jiang Yuewei, was mistakenly paired with the bastard son Gu Yunxi. This was not a good marriage. Therefore, we order that she marry the heir Qin Zian to rectify her position and consummate this heaven-made union. No subject in the empire may criticize this. The Duchess Shen Miaozhen has managed her household with integrity and raised her children with wisdom. She is an example for all women in the empire. We name her a first-class lady, granting her a golden seal and a certificate, so that she may enjoy eternal prosperity and her lineage may inherit this honor. Thus it is decreed. Duke, aren't you going to give thanks?
This servant thanks His Majesty for his immense grace.
Congratulations, first-class lady.
Brother, you always arrive at just the right moment. Such a great debt cannot be repaid with words. Miaozhen will never forget it.
Protecting you has always been my duty.
Xian, Yue, aren't you going to thank your uncle?
Thank you very much, Uncle, for your approval.
Rise. If thanks are due, it is for His Majesty's boundless grace.
They seem more like a family. His Majesty has rewarded everyone, only I was overlooked.
Miaozhen, just now I led my men to capture the 6th prince. But he managed to escape. He's cornered. Be very careful.
Don't worry, brother. If he dares to come to the Marquise's residence, he won't leave alive.
If there's any suspicious movement, consult me first. Don't act impulsively. His Majesty awaits my report. I shall take my leave then.
Take care, brother.
The 6th prince has escaped. I must present all evidence of the conspiracy before His Majesty captures him, so I'm not implicated.
Madam, the heir and his wife have arrived. They look very much in love.
Yue, Xian, come here.
The madam is waiting to serve tea. She's been waiting for an hour. I suppose last night the heir's wife was utterly exhausted.
Sister Sujin, you're teasing me. It's your fault.
All right. It's all my fault. Sorry for the wait. Mother.
Sujin was just pulling your leg. Even if you had come in the afternoon, I would have waited for you.
Heir and madam, please.
Mother. Have some tea.
Mother-in-law, serve the tea.
This time, the tea finally tastes just right. Good children, rise. Seeing you so in love puts my mind at ease. Yue, I hope that you and Xian will soon have children. Many children, much happiness.
Don't worry, Mother. Your son will strive his utmost to not disappoint your expectations.
Madam, there's news from the estate. They say Yaonyang insisted on seeing the master. The master went, and I don't know what he said to her. That very night, Yaonyang took her own life.
She's dead.
Yes. Do you want us to find out what the master said to her?
It would only be heartless words. Why listen and dirty my ears?
Then, what do we do about Yaonyang?
Get her a simple coffin and bury her.
Yes.
And Gu Yuanxi?
Ever since he arrived at the estate, he lost his mind. He's gone mad. Now seeing Yaonyang with his own eyes hanging from the beam, I fear he'll never recover.
Keep a close watch on him. If he truly has gone mad, at least he'll have a peaceful end. The weather is turning cold. Gu Huainan, it's the 3rd watch. Have Zia run. Unenkami.
Yes.
Mother-in-law, your cough is getting worse. Shall I call for the imperial physician?
My illness is already terminal.
Is Shen Miaozhen finally going to die?
Concubine Xia, what are you waiting for?
I'm coming.
Madam, concubine Xia has arrived.
My lady, are you feeling all right?
Ran, you've come. Yue. I have some words in confidence that I want to say to Ran. Step out for a moment.
Yes.
Ran. Come. Please, have a seat. Because of that bitch Yaonang, I punished you. You don't hold a grudge against me, do you?
She's about to die. Of course I don't hold a grudge. My lady was also deceived by Yaoniang. How could I possibly hold a grudge? I only regret having been in the woodshed, and not being able to attend to you as you deserve.
I'm afraid I don't have much time left. I won't be able to continue serving the Marquise. From now on, the Marquise is in your care.
If my lady entrusts him to me, Ran dares not refuse. Shen Miaozhen, you've finally come to this day as well.
It's a pity that Yaoniang has damaged the Marquise's health. But the imperial physician said that the Marquis is in the prime of his life. He just needs some tonics to recover. Having children won't be a problem, exactly.
To secure one's position in the Marquise's mansion, one must have children as support. My lady, don't worry. This younger sister will help my lady to attend to the lord properly.
Gu Huainan's body is already consumed by poison. The tonics will only hasten his poisoning. Zia Ran. Attend well to Gu Huainan on his final journey.
My lord, you locked me in the shed for so long. How are you going to make it up to me?
It's all because of that bitch Yaoniang, who's so discord. Darling, I barely have time to pamper you. How could I ever punish you?
Your sweet talk won't calm me down. I'm going to punish you. I'll punish you by making you give me a child. What do you think?
Carrying on the family line, that's already your duty. That's not a punishment at all. Better punish me instead. By staying in your courtyard for a month.
My lord, like this. I'll end up turning into a fox spirit who bewitches the lord.
And aren't you, my little bewitching fox? Come, let me give you a kiss.
My lord, I've prepared something good for you.
What?
A tonic.
I'm made of iron. I don't need tonics. What do I need a tonic for?
It's just that you don't know, my lord. It's an ancient recipe for conceiving a child. My lord, don't you want to try it?
All right, whatever you say.
My lord. My lord, wake up! Someone come here! Come quickly, the lord!
What happened? Go see what's wrong with the lord.
Yes. Madame, the lord, he's not breathing.
What? Bitch! I told you to take good care of the lord, and you seduced him to death in your bed. Come here, tie her up, take her through the street, and drown her.
Yes. Let's go.
Madam, please forgive me, madam.
Look at her. She looks like a slut.
Get lost.
Shameless.
The Marquis died because of her.
The Marquis was so strong. You, like a slut, you sucked the life out of him.
Ugh, look at that provocative body. All you know how to do is seduce men.
The Marquis said he wouldn't take concubines. People like you. You'll get what's coming to you.
Exactly.
You commoners dare to insult me? I am the daughter of the former Minister of Finance.
So you're the daughter of a corrupt official. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
The Marchioness is very kind-hearted. To someone like you, you should be torn limb from limb. She's a witch. Kill her.
Evil person.
A scourge on the country.
Kill her!
You deserve it.
Shut up! It's you who should die. Gu Huainan didn't die because of me. Gu Huainan was murdered by that slut Yao Niang. It has nothing to do with me. I'm innocent.
Mother-in-law, are we really going to drown her?
I asked my sworn brother to suppress the report about the 6th Prince's rebellion that Gu Huainan made. The 6th Prince has fled. He's sure to look for someone who can help him. Gu Huainan is dead. Now only Xia Ranran remains. By announcing so publicly Xia Ranran's whereabouts, he's sure to show up.
Mother-in-law, what a brilliant plan. Just like Zhuge Liang.
You being from Nanzhao, what do you know about Zhuge Liang? You can't even flatter properly.
I wasn't wrong to praise you. Prime Minister Zhuge was very intelligent. Right, husband?
Yes.
So you taught her.
Yui has her mother to guide her, so she doesn't need to learn these things. But she kept insisting and asking. And I didn't have the heart to refuse.
All right. I know you two are very affectionate, but don't rub it in my face over and over. Oh. By the way, the thing I asked you to do, how's it going?
Don't worry, Mother. I've already assigned people to keep watch on Xia Ranran. As soon as the 6th Prince appears, we'll catch him like a turtle in a bucket.
Wasn't I supposed to have been drowned in the pond by Shen Miaozhen, and that I was already dead?
You're not dead. It was I, this prince, who saved you.
You are?
This prince is the 6th Imperial Prince.
The 6th Prince. The Marquis told me about you. How is it that...
This prince has been betrayed by villains. Now, when the tiger falls to the plains, even dogs can humiliate it. But I've already contacted my old troops. Given time, I will surely regain my power.
Why did you save me?
That this prince has fallen so low is entirely due to the regent prince paging you. I've heard that the woman he has loved most in his life is his adopted sister, Shen Miaozhen. I want you to guide me to infiltrate the Marquis' residence and take Shen Miaozhen hostage.
You want to take Shen Miaozhen hostage?
What's wrong? Are you unwilling?
Of course I am. This humble servant hates her with all her soul. I would give anything to kill her with my own hands.
That won't be difficult. When I kill paging you, Shen Miaozhen will be yours to do with as you please.
Deal. Prince, this way.
The secret passage you mentioned is this dog hole.
This humble servant feared that this hole might have been sealed up. The 6th Prince has heaven's protection. You will surely return victorious. Prince?
Why isn't there any noise? Are you sure this is Shen Miaozhen's courtyard?
I've been coming here since I was a child. I'm not mistaken.
I'll trust you one more time. Let's go.
Sixth Prince, we've arrived. This is Shen Miaozhen's room. At this hour, she must have already gone to bed.
Let's go. Huh. Where is she? It's an ambush. Bitch! You betrayed me.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Not yet.
Sixth Prince. Long time no see.
Don't come any closer. If you come closer, I'll kill him.
Kill him! Sixth Prince, please, leave no witnesses. That way, you'll help me get rid of this nuisance.
Prince Liu, you heard everything. They want to kill me. I'm not one of them. I haven't betrayed you.
Don't think saying that will make me forgive you.
Prince Liu, I have nothing to do with them. Have you forgotten? I forged Shen Miaozhen's handwriting to help you frame the Regent Prince. How could I possibly be one of them?
Xiaoran. So you finally admit it. Xiaoran, I've always treated you well. And you, to climb the ranks, didn't hesitate to harm my sworn brother and to kill me. Are you even human?
The Marquis forced me to do it. My lady, please save me. If you save me this time, I promise I'll obey you in everything from now on.
Save you? If I save you, I'll be going against Prince Liu, who backs you. Think about it.
Prince Liu, I beg you. Let me go!
Let you go? Don't even dream of it. Paging you. Let me go, or I'll kill her!
My lady, please beg the Regent Prince. Isn't he your sworn brother? To release Prince Liu.
Miaozhen, you decide.
Xiaoran, I'll give you one last chance.
My lady, I'll completely turn my life around. I won't let you down.
Brother, let them go.
Everyone withdraw.
Prince Liu, I know Shen Miaozhen's weakness. If you take me with you, I'll help you kill them.
Really?
Shen Miaozhen and I are mortal enemies?
Fine. Then I'll take you with me. Back off. Someone like you, who doesn't keep their word and is two-faced, how can I trust you? Paging you, this isn't over. Ah! You. Regent Prince, I beg you, forgive me this time. Forgive me.
Uncle, mother, I'll first take Prince Liu to the Ministry of Justice.
Go.
Madam. Madam, are you all right?
I'm fine.
Is Xiaoran really dead?
Evil always gets its punishment. I already gave him a chance.
Evil gets what it deserves.
And good is also rewarded.
My greatest blessing is having you, madam.